Okay, here we go again. Code Lanes, Hope and Despair. This is now session 53. We are deep into like 2 years into this campaign. And we got two of one of the founding members, guess I should say. Jason and Brendan both here tonight. Our last session, where you guys left off, you were in the temple of Ula within the Immortal Caverns. You guys were there for a short rest, got a little bit inspired. I think Renault, that's where he was able to, through the soothing waters of the sanctuary temple there, was able to remedy himself from the soul-bitten condition. I'm not sure if you guys have quite figured out yet how that's happening. I think at this point, all you know is it somehow originated from these things that are attacking you. You guys had a short rest, y'all healed up. From there, you started to exit out the secret chamber that led into the temple there. And as soon as you guys opened the door, there was another horde, small horde, little party of some more of the soul-bitten husks. This time they had a couple of larger ones in there with you as well. Seemed to call they dragged a couple of you out into the fray. There was a bunch more along the back side of the room that were basically shucking a bunch of ice shards at you guys. Renault did something useful and did a big wall of force, as I recall. Kind of cut the enemy party in half, and the fight was on. You guys basically pretty easily, I would say, easily dispatched them. Other than Usul that tried multiple times to shoot one husk within a very narrow corridor and kept missing. But you guys eventually knocked them out as well. During or after the battle, you guys looked through some of the bodies as well, trying to figure out if any of them could have been some of the dwarven husks that the ghostly king that kind of tasked you guys with. If you could, returning their remains back to him so they can find their final resting place. And as I recall, you guys had found two, I believe, that were of dwarven descent. Does that sound right, or is that from the previous encounter?
That's about what I remember.
Okay, so let me switch over to that map here, and hopefully I remember which map it is. Should be this one here. You have to zoom out. Those of you that are new, this map is freaking huge. So you probably want to.
Yes, it is.
Roughly about 20%, as I recall, is the number I've been shooting for. And once I get to it, I'll do a shift click and get you guys all there. All right, you guys all there?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so this is where we kind of left off. You guys went back into the Ulah's temple after you kind of secured, I guess you got 4 potential dwarven remains here, and some of these are pretty beat up, as I recall. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think 2 of them are in your bag of holding, correct, Baron?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, and the other 2, you guys just kind of wrapped up in some bedrolls and kind of kept them off to the side. So 2, I think, that are in the hallway there. The rest of them you kind of left outside of the room where you guys left off there. Is that correct? Okay, and when you left off, at the end of it, Renault also, he had that new harp that Usul had given him, and you discovered that had some pretty good soothing melodies along with that. And anyone that didn't get a full return on their health, get an additional 5 hit dice to try to recover from that short rest while you guys are in there. So if you haven't done that, you can go ahead and roll that additional 5
why I still have so
dice.
many hit dice left over.
But you get 5 hit dice regardless, extra. They don't go towards you, thanks to the new harp that Usul gave to Renault when you guys are in here resting. Okay. Anything else that I missed, guys?
I think I missed the hit. Could you say that again, please?
5 hit dice. While you guys are resting, your short rest for about 2 hours, Renault started playing on this little harp that Usul gave him. And the melody of that music, just for whatever reason, just kind of flowed through your body. You can feel yourself getting rejuvenated from that. And some of your wounds are getting healed on their own much faster than they should be. So everyone gains an additional 5 hit dice.
Okay. I don't think I did that.
When I say regain, you can either add them to your total, or you can actually roll them and take your more additional health if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'd like to roll personally.
All right, go ahead. All right, so just so it's been a month, and we got Jason that's still fairly new here. You guys are inside the Immortal Caverns. You guys met the old dwarven ghost king. Kind of gave you the task of trying to find some of his kin, return the remains, and he also kind of gave a verbal description to Renault, who made a map about how to possibly get to this where the immortal ice is kept. And it's kept within the lair of this abomination that this ghostly dwarven king told you guys about. And from the map making skills that Renault's got, he's carrying around a map of himself, and he's kind of been doing all the interpretation as to where you guys should go. Before you guys left the last time and ran into the big horde of husks, he told you there was basically 2 different paths that he got out of the Dwarven King of how you could take. One was more of a man-made route that the dwarves made, heading down, and the other one was more of natural caverns that were somewhere to the west of where you guys are located. You guys, up to this point, have not discovered any kind of natural caverns. Everything at this point's been man-made. So I think your intentions were, last time at least, to try to follow that route. And Jason, did I put in his character sheet somewhere like his roles or how he did on the map? If he needs to kind of recall and interpret that.
I don't think so.
Okay, guys, figure out what you're gonna do
I'm
next.
looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there too. I'll let you look first.
I've already got it up.
Notes.
And as for the short rest, do we get some spell points back?
You rested for 2 hours. So was that 1/4 of your mana you can recover?
All right.
Look under the bio section, Jason. I think that's where I would have put it if I put it in there.
Got the info on the harp. No, I'm not seeing any notes for the map.
Okay. Well, I got it written here in front of me. I don't want to take much time. If it comes up, just
Yeah.
ask me and I'll share it with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So where do you want to go from here? Tonight, I'm only going to be playing the role of Silith. I will not be playing the role of Didomir or Risei. But I will continue to kind of play along with Silith.
So maybe we should dump these bodies off with the king. Just a thought.
Yeah, I think we had started down that direction, but maybe we got interrupted, or I don't recall. We started dragging bodies towards the king.
Yeah, you left 2
Yeah,
over by the opening to the tomb before you guys headed over here.
I mean, if it's better than maybe the husks coming back and taking these bodies back if we bring them to the room.
Yeah, absolutely.
In case you guys have forgotten, the king also said that once you return these husks to him and they get their final resting place, so to speak, that they could potentially temporarily turn into something that could help you guys in a fight. Just had to call out their names once you get to that point. They said it would be brief, but they could help you out a little bit before they move on to their final resting place with Moradin.
Let's do it up.
Indeed. Let's grab those bodies and go.
I'm too short to drag something. You guys can drag it.
Fine. I'll drag the body.
I mean, I could probably carry them all myself, but someone can help.
No need to show off, Dwarf. Come on.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really fucking strong. Like,
I'm actually a really scrawny elf, so I might not be able to drag this. I forgot.
Well, I can tie one to my broom and it can carry it.
I'll help your broom drag it.
All right, sounds good.
So you're
you like assisted lifting with a broom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of steering it. Is that what you're doing? So you guys are gonna
Doing what?
tie these two dead bodies onto the a rope tied to the broom and have the broom drag them. Is that what I understand?
Just
Yeah.
one of them, I think. Because Baron is going to get the other one.
The Baron's got two
Or
of
are we
them in his
taking all
bag.
4 bodies?
Yeah, but I'll just carry the other one. Because we put them in bedrolls, correct?
Right. I'll say the two that are in the hallway are in the bedrolls. The two that just laying next to you guys, those are technically inside Baron's bag of holding.
Yes, I remember that.
And your bag of holding is pretty stuffed right now.
Yeah, it's quite full.
They're way less than there, though, right?
Yeah, it only weighs like what,
I think it was 50 pounds.
15 pounds,
Yeah.
something like that.
Alright, so yeah, we'll tie one up to this broom, and I'll help carry it with the broom.
Are you keeping the broom like next to you, Sylvia? You gonna have it out in front, or what's your intention?
I'm gonna have it sort of out in front, carrying the bodies.
All right, so let me see if I can find an icon for you for a broom that you can control. Okay, a broom.
Renault starts plucking it at his new instrument.
Okay.
Does it sound nice, or is it super discord and
It's
nasty?
It's discorded and nasty. He's just plucking and seeing what noises he can make. He's not really trying to play anything right now.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna give you access to this, Sylvia, so you can move it around. It'll be like your flying daisy. No, it doesn't-
Excellent.
No, it doesn't represent Sylvia. Sylvia has control over it. Doesn't have blind sight. It doesn't have hit points. Well, I guess technically it does. All right, do you have control over it now, Sylvia?
Yeah, it can fly.
All right, then. So you can control your broom and where it's going. It's dragging some dead bodies around. All right, so you guys recall there's a secret door down at the end of the hallway here that you guys locked when you guys came back in here. And every time you guys do shut the
Yeah.
door, it does make a little bit of a racket every time it does shut. So
Does that mean we're going to open this door again and be faced with the same shit as last time?
Or more.
Oh, boy, yeah.
So Renault starts playing his harp and says, "Yeah, I got a map that can show us what's on the other side."
Oh, we know what's on the other side.
all right, guys, give me your marching order. Who's going to go open the door, or what your plans are here?
I guess I'll go first again, because it went so well last time.
All right, everybody line up on how else you're going out the room there.
I guess I'll be somewhere in the middle.
Silva chime in. Says, okay, I'll make sure I keep a watch on the back. Okay, guys?
Uh-huh.
All right. Is that as close as you're staying to him, Usu, or are you going to stay right behind him as he opens the door?
Yeah, I want to give him a little bit of room, so
You're gonna be able to
Just probably stand back.
and he wants to be able to shoot something if something comes down the hallway. Right, Usul?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little too squishy to be on a front line, so.
All right, Baron, go ahead and move yourself up there. You can't reach the lever from
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right,
Pull the lever.
let me zoom in here and open up this lever for you guys. Gotta switch layers. Hold on, guys.
I'm ready for some shit to go down like last time.
What are you ready for? What are you guys all paranoid about? I don't understand.
The last time we opened the store, we got hoarded.
Oh.
Oh.
You open up
Look
the
at that.
door, it makes a
It
little,
looks-
little bit of a racket, not quite as loud going up as it was going down. First thing, if you notice right off the bat, without even a perception check, is that there are no dead bodies in here. All the carnage and stuff you guys left in here, you're not seeing anything except for one lone body that you see just on the other side of the little statue that I believe Dittmeier and someone else got shot. You do see one little body right over here.
We'll take a careful step out.
Silas is going to whisper
It
to Renault
looks
here.
clear,
What's going on?
guys.
What's going on, Renault? I can't see.
You can come on out. Looks okay. Don't worry. All the bodies are gone. Or do worry.
There's definitely a reason not to worry, right?
That probably means we need to start burning the bodies when we're done.
That is a fair point.
Renal starts playing a little spooky song on his harp.
It's like,
Damn it, Renault.
Can you burn
Whoop.
icy husks?
Can you burn them? I don't know. Have you tried?
I mean, you can. Even stone will burn if the fire is hot enough. So, am I right?
I'm gonna try to
I
burn
guess you're
that.
the expert.
I'm gonna try to burn that one body that's left over.
Renault, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Just 1 second or so. I want Renault to get a view of this first. Renault, as you get a little bit close, and actually, Usul, give me a perception check yourself as well. You're close enough with your eagle eyes. Yeah, that's what I thought. As you get ready to kind of
What you
do this,
got,
produce
I see.
flame on this, you're going to notice that the body, this is not one that you guys left here, and it's almost like it's been put into a certain position. Its whole body is straight with one arm kind of laying out and one finger pointing out the hallway where you guys came in. Almost like it's been put here on purpose, almost like it's
Oh,
directing
that's
you guys.
creepy.
Renal starts adding the body to his map.
Okay, so they have posed this body pointing to the right.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, pointing back towards the hallway over here.
I think we need to go that way.
I think that's an invitation. Yeah.
So, I
Which
mean, if we
means I'm
follow-
going this way, and he points the other direction.
And which way is the king? In that same direction?
that direction. Yeah.
What's the worst thing that will happen?
We all die horribly, and the world ends in fire.
We beat him once. We can do it again.
All right. I
You
guess
first, Baron.
Let's keep going, but be on your toes.
Should we forget these bodies or try and burn them?
We'll bring the bodies because we have to bring them to the king.
I told you I'm not dragging
But-
the body. I'm too small.
We got the bodies, Gary. Don't worry about it, Renault.
Yeah, we've got it handled.
Besides, I got to draw the map, or else we'll get lost.
I'll leave you guys as some like a marching order. I'll have to switch you guys over to another map if you're going to continue going this route here.
Okay. I'll go first. People will
I'll
line
be
up
like
behind
the
me.
next to the last one in line.
So I got your back, Renault. Sylvia, you coming?
Yeah, sorry. It's just my laptop screen's a bit smaller than I'm used to, so it takes some definite moving
Yeah,
around.
just so we're clear, you're still dragging these two bodies behind you with the broom, right?
Correct.
Okay. Next
Are
question.
they like
is-
leaving a trail of like stuff?
They're definitely leaving some marks on the floor. You're not sure if they're leaving stuff, but you put two and two together, they're probably leaving something behind.
Does anybody have a magic carpet that can follow my broom underneath to catch any spills?
No. No, we don't.
Okay. And how is everybody moving? Just kind of out in the open? We kind of trying to be stealthy? What's the plan here?
Well, Renald's playing the harp, so I don't think he's being stealthy.
I'm wearing armor that's kind of made of metal. It's not that quiet, but we can try and be quiet.
Corin will try to be quiet as best he can.
So Silic will also reach down and kind of whisper in Renault, say, okay, maybe a good idea not to play the harp right now, bud.
So he puts the harp away and gets out his flute.
Let me rephrase that. Let's not play any instruments right now. Let's not make any noise right now. I think Baron's making enough for all of us, okay?
He kind of sighs and actually puts the flute away too.
Yeah, if you're being...
stealth check with disadvantage. It's a 1.
Well done.
Yeah, you guys all fall in line, and Baron's up there. He's kind of hunched down, like he's trying to be sneaky, and he brushes up against the side of the wall and clunk. Oh yeah, that I've been much louder than this before. I'm doing good. All right, let me grab you guys, and we'll move to.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 3.
Damn.
I think it's gonna be this one. All right, so give me a second to find the spot. I'll drop you guys in, and I'll do a shift click. You guys all there?
Yeah.
Here.
All right.
Get one of those dead bodies. Got too many dead bodies in here. 1 second. Here's that one. There we go. Hey, Baron, are you still sneaking?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm sneaking. I'm being the sneakiest, piece of metal banging on a wall ever.
Okay, are you looking around the corner, or are you just kind of stopping right there? What's your plan?
I'm peeking around the corner.
Give me a perception.
Like, yes. Let's hope it's not another one. There we go.
Which way are you looking?
The way we have to head is this direction, I believe, so...
Okay. I don't really see anything. Very good perception check there. But you do see there's all along in front of you. Matter of fact, with that good a perception check, you know it's in the hallway as well. You see like drag marks all heading up that direction where you're looking.
Oh. That's good. Well, you know what they say. The dwarf who goes first dies first.
Right, so what does that mean? Does that mean you're moving?
Come on, guys, no worries. Yes, I'll move.
Renault gets beside
Alright,
us.
Bear.
So they always this noisy?
Yeah, the dwarf, he's not too good at the stealthing department.
He's semi-decent at it. It's just with disadvantage all the time, so... I'm going to peek around this corner as well.
Give me another perception.
Not as good.
All you see is a couple, like maybe some doorways or hallways or something further down the hallway. Can't really see a whole bunch. You give me another stealth check as you go around that corner, if you're going around that corner.
Now, I don't remember, but I'm sure Ben remembers. Which direction is the way we have to go? Because it's only been a month for me. It's been 2 hours for him.
Right.
Well, 10 hours.
Well, you guys originally came from this direction up here. I think you guys looked down this hallway, but you never went down that way.
Yeah.
Up this direction is
Probably go
where
with the devil we know.
Yeah, up here to the north is the direction of the big fight where Silith basically had the giant sphere of death that killed everything further up there.
Yeah. He was our harmacist.
Renault stage whispers, we have a map.
Yeah, guys, just ask Renault where we're going. He should know.
Let's just follow the route we know.
So you're going up north a little bit further?
Yeah, we'll head up.
All right, stop right there. Give me a perception check.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh, look at you. You're getting good perception checks. How about that? You see right on the edge of your vision, you can see another solo of those husks just standing there, pointing your direction. Not moving, not going any further, but just pointing in your direction.
It's pointing in our direction.
Yes.
So it's not pointing at like any of the doorways or anything. It's just
It's pointing
back it up.
straight towards
Us.
you guys. Not moving, not making any noise, doesn't look threatening, it's just standing there with one arm pointing towards you guys.
Hey guys, there's
Yeah.
another one of the husks pointing. It's pointing at us, or maybe past us to just.
Down that hall just over there?
I don't know.
Or the hallway we're going to get back to the king?
Oh, the opposite way, not the hallway that we're following, but the other end of the hallway that we're in. You know?
At our 6?
Yes. Not at 12 o'clock, at 6 o'clock.
Dial?
Yes. On the sun.
How?
So if it's
And
not
you said it's
go ahead.
just at the edge of...
Yes.
Can you highlight it with a circle?
Right here. Bing.
While everyone's hesitating, Silith's going to walk up to Renault and says, Renault, which way is it back to that old ghostly guy?
Renault pulls out the map, and at first he has it upside down, and he turns it back around right. And he starts turn around to line the map up with the hallway.
And give me a check with your cartography skills.
One sec.
Well, if he's not charging at us like the other ones did, maybe it's from the king.
There's just
Maybe
one.
they're
Right?
trying to keep us away from the king.
Yeah, you can tell by looking at your map there, Renault, that this hallway off to you guys' right should lead you right to the throne room. So whether you care to share that knowledge, that's up to you.
Yeah, so he looks at the map, and he points in the opposite direction, and then he turns and goes, it's that way.
He points
In
to the south.
which way?
He points to the south, and then he takes a step and turns 180 degrees to go back the other way, toward the right direction. It's this way.
Uh,
Confidence inspiring.
So you leading the way now, Renault?
Renault goes, I don't lead the way. I just tell you which way to go.
Oh, okay, all right.
is Renault fucking with us? Because that's the opposite direction to the way we know to go.
Guys, I say we just go and kill that husk. It can't be that bad. And then the throne room's just like right there. It's got to be.
Okay. Let's keep moving the direction we were going then. Is everybody in agreement?
Yeah, I kind of say, let's check
Hey.
this out first.
Where are you going down that hallway, Renault? Don't act like I didn't see you.
There's got to be something down here.
Is Renault blind right now? Because we don't have any light with us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. He can cast light at any time. And just for past history for you, Jason, he's been shining a light on a little pebble and like putting it underneath his tunic and like letting it out every once in a while if he wants to see something. That's the only way he and Scylla
Okay.
can see anything. So whether you want to do that or not, that's up to you.
Yeah, okay, fine. I need a light.
Come on, dude. Let's check this out, and let's don't go get killed. Well,
Sylph will step up and says, I don't know who to believe. Renault knows where he's going, evidently. He's got the map. Where are we going?
Because I tell you, it's this way. And he points the direction that the map told him to go.
Maps lie.
Not
Dwarven
this
memory
one.
never.
I drew it.
Yeah, well, I mean, how often are you drunk, Renault? Let's not get ourselves here.
What does that have to do with the map? The map's not drunk,
Incorrect.
but the map's not drunk.
Sylph will chime in and say, I know he wasn't drunk when he made the map. That's for sure.
But he
We-
could have
we
been
don't
drunk
think
when
he
he
was
was recalling his, or when he was in here the first time, and it was fuzzy recalling the memories.
Guys, I'm telling you, it's got to be this way.
Let's continue the way we were going.
Renault's already betrayed us once.
Give me one more perception, Baron.
He has?
Didn't he? I thought he did.
One more perception.
I mean, he's questionable.
He's never really like straight up betrayed us, but
So Renault just starts walking the direction that his map says to go.
You're still the eagle eye.
So I was like, all right, hold on. I gotta stay with Renault. He's got the light. Come on, guys. I can't follow you with that light.
Well, then I guess you're coming with us.
You guys don't have light. Renault's got the light.
So Renault turns around and goes, I can fix that. And he touches his... Does he have a helmet on or what?
Who, Sylph? He's got a little fancy little red velvet hat.
He touches his hat.
It's like, oh shit! I don't need that much light. He grabs the hat and wads it up, kind of crumples it into his hands a little bit, so a little bit of light shining out of his fingers. Says, I appreciate the light, but I don't want to be like, the beacon for everything. When
Well, now you can go which way you want to. But I'm going this way.
Like, Renault, I trust you, bud, but you're not quite the meat shield I'm looking for here. And he kind of takes a step back. And now you can't see, Renault.
This
come
does
with
present
us,
a problem, says Renault.
just come with us for a minute, and we'll check this out, and we'll go your way if we turn out it's wrong. And what's the worst that will happen?
What's the worst that will happen? After some of the stories you all told me,
We haven't. Listen, you've known me for a long time. I haven't gotten myself killed at least.
and how many members in the party have died lately?
I mean, you know.
Okay, well, we'll go your way.
So you guys are heading north?
Yeah. Sylvia just sort of starts walking and makes the broom follow behind.
Sylph like, oh, this is stupid. Why do I have a freaking hat that's glowing? Glowing. I feel so vulnerable.
Well, that's the
Oh,
point.
That
You're
looks
the
good.
bait. You just have to trust that we protect you.
Okay, Baron, so let me know when you get a sight of what's around that corner there.
Oh, I can see.
Okay, so stop right there. I'll let you just...
Oh shit, we should probably turn around.
So as you peek around the corner, you can see now... Let's see, I'm trying to figure out from your vision what you can see. How many can you see right now, Baron?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 8.
Okay. The 8 that you can see are all doing the exact same thing. They're all standing there pointing towards you. Now this time,
What the fuck?
all of them are holding some kind of a weapon, but they're all pointing towards you.
With their fingers or their weapons?
Yes.
Which one, the weapons or the fingers?
The ones
Why not
that
both?
the ones that have fingers are pointing with fingers.
Okay.
Not
Well,
threatening.
maybe you're the chosen one, Baron.
Not
I
approaching.
don't know, dude.
Just all standing there, dead look in their eyes, all just pointing in your direction.
Are they meant to be a wall that's telling us to go the other way? Is that what the...
But that's not where the throne room is.
Well, let's follow Renault's map, I guess. Because this is, yeah, they seem like they want us to go the other way.
In unison,
Oh, now we want to follow the map.
they all take a step forward. They're still pointing at you, Baron.
What the fuck?
They're
They're
pretty easy
pointing
to
at
kill.
him.
We
Maybe
should
they
just-
really like you, dude.
If we keep them in the hallway, we can just keep picking them off until they stop coming.
We can also do that from the other hallway, though.
Another step towards you.
We
And
can?
If this is something that the king has done,
Well, it doesn't look like they're coming to shake our hands. or
Another
anything
step
like
towards
that.
you.
Let's,
we should probably
let's
keep
back
moving.
up over to...
Can we discuss elsewhere?
Yeah, let's
Another step
back
towards
it
you.
up. Okay,
Renault, where
we'll
did you
follow
say-
the map.
As you back up, they all stop. They're all still standing there pointing in your direction, but they stop once they see you moving backwards.
See, should have followed the map. I told you the map's not drunk.
So it's like,
What if
you think it's my hat they're following?
they're
No, but
Oh,
keep it on your head. It helps me see.
Oh, shit. Silas getting really freaking nervous. Runs up here. All right, Dave, I don't like this. You take the hat. He hands the hat to you, Renault.
It only fits you, and Rolf throws it back at him.
He throws it on top of the broom. Okay, here, it's on the broom.
what if they don't want us to go to the Dwarf King because they know that the bodies will be useful to them or to him and us later?
Possible.
Now we got to follow the body train because you see the hat on the broom.
All right. I got to do a shift click so my other screen catches up to you guys. Sorry, hold on. All right, Baron. So you should start recognizing this. You're now seeing the
Yes.
throne room in there.
Mm-hmm.
And inside that room, I just drew two of the things that are inside your bag of holding. That's the two.
Yeah,
So you don't have to keep dragging them around.
2 bodies.
And I got to ask an out-of-character question because I don't remember. Usul, last time you guys were in here, who was with you when you dragged the two bodies in here as an ogre? Do you remember?
Um, was it Baron?
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
If it wasn't you guys, I'll assume it's going to be Silith and Renault.
I feel like it might have been, yeah, Silith and Renault.
Okay.
Because Silith was riding around on you.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Well, in the end, this is probably not going to matter. So, Usul, give me a perception check.
I hope I do okay.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
shit.
A 16. Yeah. I guess next time I just need to ask what your bonus is before I even ask that question. It's like a passive perception of I always pass. Usul, the first thing you notice is the two bodies that you drug in here are no longer sitting over here on the floor. They're gone.
Okay.
Everything else in the room seems somewhat undisturbed. You, again, that perception check. Yeah, why not? You're close enough. You can probably see there's some drag marks kind of heading off back in this direction from where the bodies originally were.
Okay. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that.
Well, shit.
So what'd you do with the bodies, Azul? Did your ogre guy eat them or something?
We left them over in the corner.
I remember that, but they're not there anymore. So
Yeah.
ogres like to eat, don't
Well,
they?
let's bring these bodies into the king and see if he knows what's going on.
What bodies? Oh, the ones on the broom?
And in the bag.
In the bag. Oh, yeah, in the bag. I forgot about the ones in the bag.
Everyone else continue to follow the broom that has the hat on it.
That's what Siddle's doing as well. Now, the door is still
All right,
open.
the Whirling Blades of Death room.
I sort of send the broom forward ahead into the room.
It's like, wait. Siddle says, hold on. And he grabs his hat. Okay, now
Oh, just keep it on your head.
now you can send the broom in there.
And from the doorway, I sort of like untie the knot that was holding them in there, and then tell my broom to come back out once the bodies are deposited in the safe.
Okay, so you drag the bodies into the room? Is that right?
Well, the broom does, and then I untie it from the broom.
Are we suddenly afraid to go into this room now?
I don't know. I mean, they're lying. I have a bad
I have
experience.
to
Wait,
stay
wait,
with the
wait.
light. Besides, I have the map.
All right, so everybody's walking into the room, huh?
I am walking into the room.
Okay. Walk in the room. It looks
I
like
avoid
the floor is up.
Crap.
The floor is not dropped here. The floor is back up where it belongs. You guys will see all the all those shelves of all the different chests and stuff. Some that are empty, some that are been tipped over, some are still sitting in their place. You look inside the center octagon, and there's nothing there. It's empty. And you see the statue there. Sorry, you see the statue there, still open.
Oh, wow.
But
I was going to say, what
but the
the
ghost-
statue's gone?
No, the ghost. You don't see any signs
Holy
of the ghost.
shit. Kardum, are you here?
All you see is the open statue and the little chest at the bottom with the little sensor hanging up above it.
How deep is it?
How deep is what?
Is that pit still open?
No.
Not at all?
No, all the floor's back up where it belongs.
Okay. Well, let's just leave the bodies here and
Well,
we can go on.
Maybe we have
I'd
to
like
put
to talk
them
to
in the-
Kardum first.
Maybe we have to put them in like the cavities in the side of the wall, like where you deposit bodies.
Is that possible?
Are you asking me? Or you're asking the party?
Is there a place to put the bodies inside the sides on the sides of the walls?
Baron, give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Okay.
This is like a memory jogger for you. Oh shit!
Not that
You seem to recall there was something you were supposed to do to call the spirit of Cardoon, but you can't remember what the hell it was.
I mean, we had to say his name, I believe.
Okay, from where?
Inside.
Sing it.
You don't need to sing it.
So you step inside there,
Yeah, I'll step inside.
and you do what?
Cardoom.
Give me another win. Give me another win.
Can you
spin.
flex?
No, I put my hands on the feet
Okay.
of the statue.
I was gonna make you guys go through that again, but if you forgot that, you were gonna go through that again.
No, I remember. I remember.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
All right. So you walk inside. You put your hand on his feet. So the floor doesn't drop out.
Yes.
And then you do say his name, and then the mist starts rising out the little chest again, up into the sensor above it. And after a couple minutes,
Okay,
you see,
there we go.
You see the misty form of Cardoon form again in front of you. Who ye be who wake me from my... Ah, it's you again. Ah, okay. You still have that damn dragon thing with you?
Yeah, he's out. He's outside. We won't let him come in. Don't worry about it.
That's a good place for him. So what do you have for me?
We have some of the bodies.
So while they're talking, Renault goes out and pulls Silith into the room.
So nope, not happening. Oh shit, this was gonna be an opposed athletics. Oh shit, I gotta find his sheet. You son of a bitch. Athletics, yeah, he's real good at that, I bet. Ha! Ha!
Oh shit!
You little slimy son of a bitch! I'm not going in there.
But I need
Nope.
the light.
Nope. Okay, here he kind of steps back and he says, "Here, take my hat." And he throws the hat to you. All right, so Baron, for you, the ghost of Cardoon is standing there. And he says, "You have some of my kin here, have you not?"
Yes, we have some of them, but we did have others, but they seem to have been dragged away. I start taking the bodies out of the bag of holding.
Okay, that's these two back here. So let me double check these two. You're going to present them to Cardoon, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Shit, thought I had their names here somewhere. 1 second. Gotta find my notes.
Killy, Philly, Biffa, Buffer, Bomber,
Nope. So you've done well, my dwarven brethren.
Dwalin,
Here lies Sigrek.
Ori Noridori,
Sigrek.
Sigric.
Here, I'll put in here for you. And you see like almost like a wind picks up from the king's hands. You see how the bones kind of swirl up into like a small little like tornado, so to speak, or a dust devil. You see them rise up into the air and they go over towards an empty chest. The lid pops open and all the bones and the debris and everything just kind of softly set down inside that one. So it's very well. Who else have you brought me today?
I take out the second body.
Yeah, let me put Sigrek over here.
Anybody else think that's kind of creepy? He's dumping bodies out of a bag.
Yes.
Alright, so this one here.
You don't want to see the fresh ones.
Says,
He has fresh ones in there? Won't they suffocate?
says this is a dwarf.
Uh,
You chose correctly, but this is not one of my kin, however. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for this one.
oh, well, I stuff him back in the bag, I guess.
Okay. I'll put him back over in a little
Question
circle.
mark?
That's even creepier.
Oh, sorry. Get back.
Back in the bag. And I'll retrieve the other two for him to check over as well.
Okay.
I'll bring them in one by one.
All right, let me double check this one. Alas, again, another dwarven brethren, but this is not one of mine. Who knows when this one must have fell? I can do nothing for him.
Okay. And the other?
Let's put him back. Put him in. Ah, yes, you've done well. This here would be Throvian. One of me cousins again. Yeah, I'll copy his name into the chat for you guys again. And kind of same ritual. Kind of swirling, starts coming around his hands, picks up the debris, lifts up, goes over towards one of the chests, and gently kind of deposits inside the chest along one side. So who else do you have for me, my dwarven friend?
I'm afraid that's all we have for now. We did have more, but as I said, they seem to have been dragged off by other
No doubt the abomination
monstrosities.
will take them in and rise them again, I have no doubt. But 2 is better than none. I'll take what I have.
How many more are there?
12?
Over 12 in total.
Yeah, 12 of his brethren were missing. Says, what else can I do for my friends?
That's all we really need right now. We'll look for more of your kin while we're away.
Yeah, very well. I must ask a favor of you this time. Before you leave, please shut the door to the tomb. This is a sacred place. There's not much I could do once you guys left, but again, I do ask, please keep this tomb somewhat sacred, if you would, please.
Of course.
Does the king have anything to do with the blue ones out there pointing and ushering us down in this direction?
Do I have anything to do with it? I mean, like, did he do it? Or does he know anything about it? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know if Baron's the only one that can talk to him or not, but yeah, I'd like to know if he has anything to do with it or knows why they would be doing that if it was not him.
Okay, so who are you asking? You asking the king? You asking Baron?
Yeah, I'll ask the king.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Oh, great.
You can't,
Not bad.
if you could see eyes in
Yeah.
him, you could see his eyes, like maybe going from Baron back to you again, and kind of rolls his eyes a little bit. Are you speaking in common?
Yes.
And he looks back down at Baron and says, the little elf boy back there likes speaking in common for some reason, but he wants to know if
Yeah.
I had anything to do with these husks that supposedly are back in the hallways. I have no control over them, no dominion over them. All I can do is take their bones if they're the kin and give them their final resting place. If I had control over these things, my task here would be done already. He says all this to you in Dwarvish.
Sorry about the common. They are uncultured swine, yes.
Kind of gives you a little smile, smirk, a little bit.
Well, thank you. Do you have any idea why they would be acting as they are? They seem to be blocking certain ways, pointing at us or past us or...
My guess would be either preventing you from leaving. That would make sense to me. Everything else that's coming here is kind of stayed here.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but we need to leave.
So it's like, what? We're leaving? We're leaving?
Yes, leave. We need to leave.
Well,
You guys don't know what's being said. You can't speak Dwarvish.
oh yeah, that's right. We don't know what you're saying. Sorry. Rewind. Never mind.
Unless you can speak Dwarvish, then that changes things. But
Nope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure still I can't either. I'll check though real quick.
yeah, I think I'm the only one. I don't think anyone else does. Maybe Didymiah does. Maybe.
No, Silith does not.
I do not, unless Dwarvish has become the new Elvish.
It has not. And nor will it ever.
Kingston.
Well, guys, we should go find some more of these kin, or at least try and find another way out if they're not going to let us out.
Some of the
It's time
kin
to
might
go.
be among the ones that are blocking our way out.
But there might also not be them.
It'll give us an opportunity to collect more of them.
But there's also a lot of them out there.
That's true.
And if they're coming from the entrance, it probably means that they're from somewhere else and not from the mine.
Renault goes, remind me again why we came in here?
The immortal ice. To save the entire world, you know?
Yeah, okay. So when are we going to get that and get out of here? I'm not a dwarf. I don't like being underground. It's like living in holes in the side of hills.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're going?
I guess let's get yeah. Let's go.
Okay. King will bow to you. And as you walk away,
I bow back to him.
the story kind of dissipate and kind of smoke will turn back into the small little chest.
Okay. This time we'll close the door.
Okay. Go into here and add a fake door for you guys. Oh, it'd be nice if I put that on the right freaking layer. Yay! There we go. Now the door's shut.
All right.
All right, so Silas going to look around. It's okay, Renault. Which way do we go?
Renault says, 1 second, pulls out a sheet of paper and writes something on it and sticks it on the door.
Is it in common?
No, it's an halfling.
What's that?
A sign.
What does it say?
Do not open. Scary guy inside.
Did you write that on the map?
No, another piece of paper out of his pack.
Oh, okay. All right, Renault, so let's go ask you again. Okay, so which way do we go to find the ice stuff? You said it was somewhere at the end of these dwarven halls, right?
He consults the map. Let me make a roll here.
Oh, the 19?
Yep.
Yeah, you're pretty sure if you guys head south through this corridor down here that you'll be in the right direction.
So again, he points north and turns 180 degrees and says, this way.
All right, I think I got your method down now, Silith. Silith will point down this direction. Okay, Baron, you want to go out in front again
All right.
with your stealthy tactics? He's like, oh, wait. Does anybody here have a spell that can, like, help Baron out a little bit with his clunkiness?
I might be able to help him.
Well, let's see it. Or not see it, but...
He walks over. So he walks over to Baron, touches his armor, and it starts glowing pink.
Still's like, no, that's not what we need. He's already loud enough. We don't need everything to see him, too. I meant to help him where
Well,
he's
I
not so
mean-
loud.
They can see him and hear him, so maybe they'll pay attention to him and not us.
Oh, yeah, that is.
I could
Shit.
turn him into
That's a good
a
point.
mouse, so he's quiet as a mouse.
You're not turning me into anything.
Oh, you want to turn him into something?
No. No.
Perhaps we could let Quarren go in front.
What?
Well, we could try this. And he walks over to him, and then he touches his armor. Try that. Of course, he can't hear him or anything else for that matter because he's in the center of it.
All right, Baron, everything around you just instantly just goes quiet. You can see Renault's mouth moving. You see Silas' mouth moving, but you don't hear anything.
Wait, so this is happening to me?
He touched you, right? You touched Baron.
Yeah.
Yes.
I try clapping, and I guess I don't hear anything, so...
Silas looks at you as you clap. You see like a big eyes, and he turns up, says something else to Renault. That's awesome, Renault. That'll work just great. But you do need to lose the pink light.
So he reaches over and goes, yeah, you're right. He touches Silith.
No, damn it. I'm not, pink is not my color. Okay? Pink is not my color. Just get rid of it. Put it back on your little gym thing. And keep it in your pocket.
Fine.
It's like, damn it, where's those guys that can like cast dark vision on us? Can you guys do that? Anybody?
I think he died.
Oh shit. I never knew him. Alright. So I'm not gonna be pink, Renault. My hat is one thing, but making me pink, that's over the line. Okay?
Well, why don't you hold on to my broom and it'll just follow me and you just keep pace with it. That way you know you're going
Your
with
broom?
us.
Okay. The broom now glows.
Well, that's better than me being pink. I'm okay with that.
Oh, jerk. I say my command word for the broom to like fall to the ground and I try and stuff it in my pack as best I can.
Stuff in your pack and like the top,
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4 feet hanging out your pack. It's glowing pink.
Basically. And
See, you're not glowing pink now, Silith. It is.
I'm not crazy about Sylvie being pink, but it's better than me.
I cast dancing lights around who made my broom glow.
Renault.
Yeah, I just cast dancing lights and just make them circle around him.
Silitha kind of sits back up on the throne. Says, I'll hang out here until we figure out what we're going to do. This is my spot anyway. Quarren, bless you, my child.
Thanks.
Keep in mind that Baron couldn't hear a damn bit of this.
No, I can't.
I start pointing to, like, the direction we're going to Baron.
I give you the thumbs up. I was about to say something. I'm like, that's pointless. Like, it doesn't matter. So,
Dispel the light off my broom, please.
Okay. Fine. Walks over to grab Silith's hat and starts glowing again.
Sil's like, all right, fine. My hat's glowing.
It's red. It's bright red and blinks.
This is going to end well. All right, so you guys okay with me walking around with a bright red hat? It's like Christmas.
Well, do you have another hat you can put over it when you don't want it to be light?
It's the only hat I got. Hey, I'll turn
That's your
there.
problem.
He turns it inside out. So it's like a red rim of light kind of coming out around the circle around his head. It's like, this might work. Except you only see
it's
about,
like a lampshade.
yeah, you can only see like 5 or 10 feet in front of him. So, all right, Renault, you got to stay close. This is how we're rolling.
Just don't lose sight of the dwarf, or at least keep your ears within distance of him.
All right, so Silas is going to stay like right next to Corin at all times. And Corin.
Oh yeah, if you say anything within 20 feet of me, it's silenced. By the way, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
Oh. Womp, 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 womp.
Wah, wah.
This is going to be interesting. We're all like talking to each other, but we can't hear shit.
We have to become expert lip readers.
Oh shit! Yeah, in total darkness for an Alton Sill, that'll go real well. All right, Baron. So give me you don't need a perception. I'll tell you what you see just from this standpoint. Your dark vision. You can see a hallway that heads further to the south. The hallway that kind of heads towards the west, and looks like there's, I don't know if it's an entryway or another hallway or something that leads over towards the east here as well. And everyone else is just standing behind you, and you see the lips moving, but you don't hear anything.
But I can't hear anything. It's like all of a sudden I've been struck. Actually, no one. Oh no, they were talking about making me quiet before. So I was about to say, does he think he just went deaf? Like, but no, he knows.
Give me he doesn't know magic that well. Give me a whiz 10. How about that?
Okay. I mean, 50-50. Oh yeah, he knows.
You know it's something magical. You're not sure exactly what it is, but you're pretty sure someone cast something on you where you can't hear anymore.
I mean, even if I ask what it is, it doesn't matter.
You can ask.
So we'll just get on with our day.
All right, Baron, your choice. You're in front. They're all following your lead. There's no point in you doing a stealth check.
I mean, I still have to hide, I guess.
You can try, yeah. You can give me a stealth check that way.
It's just, I guess it's not disadvantage because
Correct.
loud clanking noises.
Correct. Okay. So, Corin, you see Baron kind of hunkering down like he's trying to stay low, like he's trying to, still stay out of sight. So if you wanted to follow suit, yep, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I crouch down and try and stay hidden with his huge square body.
Phil's not trying to hide at all. He's just walking around looking.
Of course he is.
He says something to you, Corin, but you can't hear him.
With the bright red ring around his head. That's blinking.
Okay, when I get to the branching paths, I point in the different directions. I look back at the other guys and I point in different directions and put my hands up like I'm questioning where to go.
I point at Renault.
Renault points back at him and goes, oh, shrugs his shoulders and then pulls the map out again. Starts turning the map around in his hands multiple times.
You know that it's still to the south, Renault.
So he points to the south.
Okay.
So
we keep going down.
Still will tap Corin on the shoulder and he'll point to the south.
Yeah, I keep pointing too.
You said you wanted him quiet.
As Scylla goes by, he sees this door open. Kind of stops for a second. He looks inside. Taps Renault on the shoulder. Kind of points inside. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, can you hear me?
I think we're far enough back.
Yeah, you are far enough
I hear
away.
you now too. That's awesome. I thought I was going deaf there for a second. What's in
Yeah, what's in the room?
What's in here? Oh, do we?
I don't know. Go look, and he actually takes his foot and kicks him in.
Oh shit! Like, oh, he comes back out real quick. There's looks like I don't know, an old burnt library or something. That's not that important, right?
You read, right?
Yeah, but I said it's a burnt library.
Oh, burnt. Okay.
Like black, like
There's
ash.
nothing to look at.
All right, cool.
So did Baron, stop.
I don't know. I'm staying right.
You can't hear shit.
I lost him.
Nope. I did not.
Him, he can't hear you.
I can see Corin. Oh shit! Where did Corin go?
guys.
Come on, Renault. We gotta go.
I think
I can't see you but 5 feet.
This way. Well, you got the
I'm gonna-
light.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Point which direction, like questioningly.
Yeah, but when you try to look, there's no one but the Renault back there.
It's just
I
us.
turn
And
around
we're
and
like,
see
wait a
the second.
second.
Man, Baron, you can see like Silith and Renault next to each other, but they're looking around like they don't see shit. You know.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And he comes back this direction. Baron! He's like whispering, Baron! Baron, where are you? I
And I can't hear
I
it.
can't see him. It's Sylvia. Where's Baron? Renault, you can't see shit right there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped.
So it's like, Sylvia, where'd Baron go? I can't see very far. Am I lost? Where's Renault?
Keep going down the hall.
Which way?
I send my broom over and like make it nudge him towards Baron.
Oh, but ow! Hey, enough of that. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Just keep your.
Then start moving.
Okay. I just can't see very far. Comes a little closer. Oh wait, hey Renault. Hey Renault. Hey, what's going on? Did we lose Baron?
He's inside my
I'm
stealth
in
bubble now.
stuck in here, crap.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Renault! He taps you on the shoulder.
Turns around and goes, guess it'll look like, what, dummy?
Like, he's still talking. Where's Baron? I don't see Baron.
So Renault's already produced the map again and is turning around in his hands, turning around in circles and looking at it.
Oh,
Then he points.
he points this direction. And you know, but from your map, that there's a hallway or something I get through here to get to the actual start of the mines. Oh, did you point Baron in that direction?
Yes, he pointed in that direction.
Oh, I don't know if you like point the opposite direction and went that way, or what you did.
No, he just pointed that direction.
All right, stop right there, Baron.
Okay.
So I'm going to describe what you see from this vantage point. Let me do a shift click. Get everybody here, just in case.
In the absence of hearing, Ben is starting to notice that his nose is getting sharper and everything. What's that smell? I can smell lizard. Oh wait.
So you walk through two partially destroyed stone doors that were open mostly. And now before you stands a large dark hallway. Again, it's dark, but you can still see probably to the end of it. It's probably about 8 foot tall, about 10 foot wide. The floors, walls, and ceiling are made of some kind of marble or granite. From this vantage point inside the hallway, you can see there's a few corpses. A couple of them that are kind of close to you. They look like they're pretty old and dusty. It doesn't appear to be anything of the living or the husk that you guys seen before. And give me a perception check, if you would, Baron. To see if you notice anything else.
Okie dokie. It's a turkey.
How long does silence last?
Like an hour? Is that correct?
I think it's 10 minutes. Hold on. I'm scrolling back up to look.
I'm going to wait to see what the silence says before I tell you what you see, Baron.
Ten minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay. All right. So it hasn't been 10 minutes yet. You're still doing good. 1 second, Renault. I'm going to check your token to see if I gave you sight or not. I have no idea if you can see. Oh, I had you emitting light. Let me fix that. Not sure how that changes your perspective, Jason.
As long as I'm still near Sylth, I'm okay.
Okay. I didn't know how it was before. All right, Baron. So with that perception, you stop and take a good, long, hard look inside this corridor. And you can see what looks to be like some kind of strange looking dials are embedded along each wall. 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And at the end of the hallway, you can see is a closed single stone door. Also within this this hallway, as your eyes start getting adjusted to it, you can see there's like these strange luminescent stones that are kind of shining all throughout the corridor. I can't remember if I added that to the map or not. I'm guessing probably not. Can you see anything in the hallway, Renault?
Actually, yeah, I can see down the hallway.
Okay.
Something's got light somewhere because I can see all the way down the hallway to it narrows at the end.
Okay. All right. So then I probably did add some luminescent in there. So again, these strange luminescent rocks or stones are embedded all throughout, kind of lighting up the entire hallway itself.
Huh. Interesting.
Actually, with a 25, with
So
a crit, you get a little bit more too. You also notice on the floor, right on the threshold, the edge before you go into the hallway, right there, you can see there's a small little like crack or almost like a man-made divot or seam, something like that, probably about half an inch wide. And about every 5-10 feet inside the corridor is that same little crease or something in the floor, about half inch wide.
Is it about the same half-inch wide that those blades came out of in that tomb?
They're about half inch wide.
Okay. Do they run this way or do they run this way?
The second way. They run kind of perpendicular to the
across. Yeah. All right. That is no bueno, I feel.
Silas gonna pop his head in. What's going on, Baron? Hey, Baron.
I don't even look back
Hey,
because I
Baron.
can't hear him.
He's tapping Renault on the shoulder. Renault, what's wrong with him? Why can't he hear me?
Renault puts his hands over top of his ears.
Are your ears cold? It's like, here, take my hat. He takes his hat off and he puts it on you, Renault.
Back.
Renault just shakes his head, it's like, because he knows that the time's getting near on the end of the spell. So.
I was like, so it's like, nope, that's my hat. He's not getting my hat. He takes it back, puts it on his head. Still upside down. Got the red ring around his forehead. All right, Baron. What are you doing with that information?
Well, I can't really relay it. I'll like tap Quarren on the arm and like point it out the seams, the half-inch wide seams along the thing.
Give me how do I want to do this? Give me a wisdom check, Quarren. See if you can figure out what he's trying to point at. What he's trying to tell you. Oh, Quarren's not here, is he? He said, be right back. Oh, he is back. Quarren, give me a wisdom check. Okay. Yeah, you see Baron kind of pointing down at the floor, kind of right in front of you. So now you can give me a perception check, see if you can see what he's pointing at.
Oh yeah.
He's pointing at the.
What do your elfin eyes see?
He's pointing at the entrance to the hallway. You're not sure what he's pointing at, but he's pointing.
I just shrug at him like, huh?
So it's gonna look back at Sylvia. Sylvia, what's going on? Why are we stopped here?
Because Baron's scouting out the hallway? I don't know. I just didn't go forward because everyone's waiting.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta do something here. Nope, he can't hear shit. He looks at you and shakes his head. It's like, what? What? Your lips are moving, but I can't hear anything. God dang it. I'm a sneaky son of a bitch. He just kind of turns back around, looks back here in the Baron, walks up to Baron, taps Baron on the shoulder. His lips are moving at you, Baron.
I just point at my ear and I shake my head.
He points at his ear and he shakes his head. He kind of takes a...
Renault just stands in the back and shakes his head.
So,
I make my broom give Baron a little nudge.
oh, shit. Okay, how much... When you say nudge, I need you to be a little more descriptive than that. Is it like a hard nudge? Is it just like, hey, I'm right behind you?
I mean, unless it has like a strength of 20, it's like it's pushing against a brick wall.
It could be goosing you.
Kind of like
He's a very solid person.
kind of like someone tapping you on the shoulder kind of nudge.
All right, Baron, so you feel the broom kind of tapping the shoulder. You turn around and see the broom sitting there.
It's a broom.
I'm like, who got my arms up, like, what? Just shrugging, like, what?
Well, since you can't hear me, I kind of like raise my arms like what's going on in like traditional sense.
I just shrug at you and point at Baron. And then pointing down the hallway.
I point at the floor, and then fuck. Fuck. You know what? It's like a stone wall here.
Yes. That's correct.
Okay, I walk over to the stone wall, and I scrape into it, and it doesn't make any sounds. It's in my silence bubble. I scrape into it, in common, the word trap, I think. You know.
So Renault comes around the corner and is watching Baron scratches into the wall. And he just starts laughing. He's just rolling the floor laughing at the whole thing. Because he knows at any moment all you gotta do is just break concentration and you guys could hear it.
Sills walks over to this wall.
Except,
He takes one of his claws. He starts kind of scraping his name on the side of the wall. He's like, yeah, let's all put our names up here. That's a good idea.
they were defacing.
So, who is our
Ruins.
trap deactivator? That's Renal, right?
So Silas is gonna stand back over by the hallway and look down there again, put his hands on his hips, looks at Baron and kind of puts a hand out down the hallway like, okay, what's going on?
Can I try and fix actually a trap? Like if it has a trigger mechanism or...
You're gonna try to see if you can find a trap?
Yeah, find a trap. Because I'm not sure if that's what that is, but I'm going to try to determine if there's a trigger mechanism anywhere.
Where exactly are you searching for a trap?
On the probably
On the what?
on the floor,
On the floor.
like a
Okay, give me.
like a you know.
That's fine. Give me an investigation.
And while he's doing
Okay,
that,
okay.
Renault grabs Silas' hat and throws it down the hallway.
Nope.
Okay, hold on, man. I gotta read something to see if this. Still turns around and looks at you, Renault, kind of backhands you a little bit. Says, "Damn it, that's my good hat." Of course, you can't hear shit, but he's.
Keep in mind, it's also the light.
How far down the hallway did you throw it?
As far as he could.
Okay, you're a halfling,
On
so
an athletics check.
give me a strength check. No, an acrobatics. Acrobatics at disadvantage, because Silas is gonna be fighting you for this. Oh, you son of a bitch! All right, so it goes a good 20 feet into the hallway. You guys see it fly to about this spot right here, and as soon as it lands, you see. I don't know if you can you see? No, you can't see gray lines. I gotta draw a line for you. Let's make it red. That'd be good. And you see. Well, come on, catch up with me, Firefox. A line right across there of a bunch of spikes that just shoot up out of that gap up into the ceiling and kind of hold it right there.
Well then,
Oh, and as your hat went over it, the hat did get impaled. Now the hat stuck to the ceiling and one of these spikes at the top and glowing red.
Renault just looks self-satisfied.
So it's like, oh shit. He takes a step back. He kind of slaps Bear on the back of the head. Why didn't you tell me? There's a trap there. I could have been skewered. Of course, nobody hears shit. All right, so Baron, Quarren, and I'm not sure Usul would have seen it with too much traffic in front of him, but Baron and Quarren definitely would have seen that. Renault, yeah, you would have seen it because the light of his hat went in there. You would have seen it as well. So everyone has seen the.
Well, I'll see that down the hallway.
Who's down the hallway?
So I can see down that
Oh,
hallway.
that's
It's
right.
lit.
Lit,
Yeah.
the luminescent stones.
Yes, thank you very much for reminding me of that. All right, Baron, so you put two and two together. There's some kind of a trap in there.
By now, the spell should be starting to wear off.
I'm going to ask Baron what he's doing next. Are you waiting for your spell to wear off? Or are you going to move? Or what do you want to do, Baron?
Well, I can't communicate with them effectively without using words, so it's not like we even have sign language or anything to use.
Usul, give me a perception check.
So
You seem to hear footsteps approaching from the north.
Guys, I think we have company. And I'll point.
I say, oh shit.
And Baron, by this time, your silence is kind of worn off at this point.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You can finally start hearing like their footsteps, or as you're moving around and stuff, you can hear. Are you clapping?
Well, sound starts to come back, so I clap to see if I can hear it.
Yeah, and the clap kind of echoes off the walls and out the hallway there.
Ah, I can hear again.
So it's, oh shit, I can hear again. Renault, say something.
Go get your hat.
Okay. After you. It's so great to be able to hear again.
I don't need your hat. It's your hat. You get your hat.
I'll get it eventually.
Whatever.
All right. So what's going on? What's going on? Why are we standing here? I can hear again. Baron,
Because the hallway is trapped.
I see that.
Do you want me to throw you down it and see what happens?
No, my hat was fine. That's my good hat. That's my good hat.
I'm going to hop on my broom and glide down the hallway.
Yeah, these bars are still blocking your passageway.
Oh, okay.
Think like a jail cell bars. They just shot up from the floor to the ceiling, and they penetrated one of his hat is kind of pinned into the ceiling.
We need to get to the other end, right?
You tell me. You got the map.
Is that what the map's telling Renault?
Yeah, from your earlier cartography skills, yes.
I'm thinking.
Can anyone find out how this trap is triggered, or
Are you asking me, or what do you mean by that?
I'm asking the others?
Well,
Very intelligent. I mean, I could look around the room. My perception.
and you said it's bars?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like jail bars.
Getting
that are
past the
blocking.
bars is easy.
Oh yeah? Go for it. How do you get past?
Well, that's simple. Renault appears at the other end of the hallway.
You have to be able to see where you're going to, don't you?
I can see down that hallway.
How far down?
He doesn't need to be able to see technically. He can just say 40 feet that direction or 150 feet that
Hold on a
direction.
second. Renault, move yourself back for a second. I want to make sure I explain this to you again. The end
Okay.
of this hallway is a doorway with a small 2x6 opening, little window at the end.
Oh. Okay. Never mind then.
So if you got to see where you're going, you technically can't see anything past that door. You can still teleport yourself there, I think. I'm just telling you, you can't technically see.
Yeah, I could get there. But no, I won't do that then. Because I can do it to there, but then how are you guys going to get there?
I could polymorph. I could polymorph two of us into a bird. Or
Well,
something.
that's three of us. We can leave Silith.
No, I can only do two, sorry, not three, unless someone else has a polymorph.
I mean, if those bars weren't there, I could probably jump the length of this.
Wait, the
Oh no, it's only 8 feet
take
high.
too.
So the
Well,
footsteps
the
are getting
druidy
louder.
guy can shapeshift into a bird. Wait a minute. Get the druid to go down there. Turn into a snake and crawl the other end.
That sounds healthy.
I've heard of Stranger Things. It might work.
Quarren,
Does Silith have Misty Step or anything?
Usul, give me another perception check. Oh shit, I don't know why I even asked Usul anymore. All right, Usul. With your dark vision, you are starting to see more of these husks kind of approaching you slowly. Again, same thing. All of them have their arms outstretched. You see a couple of the really large, tall ones. I think you guys fought them before. They're all kind of just pointing. They come within right at the edge of your eyesight, and they all stop, and they're all still pointing towards you.
Are they pointing in the direction that we're going, or just pointing towards us?
Well, you see these guys over here, correct?
Yep.
They're pointing right at you. The ones up here are pointing right at you.
Alright guys, let's hurry the heck up.
We've got some company. Let's go. We need to throw something down there. Anybody got rope? We can drag something, throw it down there and drag it back. Set those traps off maybe.
As you guys are discussing this, or getting kind of frantic, you will see that these spikes retreat back to the ground again. And so his hat kind of falls harmlessly on the ground right here.
See, Silith, go get your hat.
Still kind of laughs at you a little bit. Says, yeah, right after you.
Okay, if that's the
Not
case,
my
I hop
hat.
on my broom and I fly down the hallway now that the spikes have retreated.
You get your broom and you fly down the hallway?
Yeah, like I ride it down the hallway.
Okay, give me a, after the first 10 feet right here, give me a dex save. You made it to the first one, and
That
again,
ain't good.
these spikes shoot up. And
So even though I'm not touching the ground, they still triggered.
Remember, I threw the hat.
Oh, I missed that.
hold on a minute, because you get bam. And since you rolled a 5, these spikes come up, and one of them kind of sticks right through your leg, and you're now stuck there. You're kind of restrained, impaled on one of these spikes up towards the ceiling up there. You take 12 points of
Don't
piercing
worry, they'll
damage.
retract on their own.
And then re-trigger when you hit the ground.
She's screaming in pain.
All right, so I'm going to move you to right about
alright.
there.
Well, that's not good.
So they're just bars. They're not. It's not like they're like sharp metal spikes or anything.
Yeah, it's like metal spikes shoot up from the ground and go into liberty holes in the ceiling and kind of create like a jail cell.
Okay, but
bar.
they are actual spikes, or they're like just bars,
No,
like
they're
prison
spikes.
bars.
They're sharp. They penetrated through Sylvia's leg and are now stuck into the ceiling.
Are there edges
And that's
sharp, too?
that's the first scene. There's nothing before that, correct?
I feel like you're missing a detail that I gave you when you first saw it on here, Baron. So I'm not going to make you roll for it. Remember there are these odd-looking dials along the side of the walls.
Yeah.
There's one right
I mean,
here.
do they have any dwarven writing about
There's
them?
one right here.
Around the edges or anything?
Are you stepping in there to take a look at it?
Sure. I'll look at it.
All right. So as soon as you step in there, you hear stone rumbling, and a stone door comes up behind you. You're now stuck in this one little section right there. And now, as you get a closer look at the things on the wall, let me go back to my description here.
He couldn't hear it before. He was in this kind
Oh
of
yeah,
silence.
you couldn't hear me. Yeah, that's it.
That was the problem. Yeah.
Where did I put the notes on that?
It went in one ear and out the other. That's the problem.
I got too many damn notes in here. Ah, you do see it's a dwarven symbol or a rune on there. It's like a wheel right there almost. Like as you turn it, you can see different things on there. I'm assuming you haven't turned it. I'm assuming. You're by looking at it, you can tell it's something that turns. Okay, there's your one freebie. The symbol you see in front of it right now has like the dwarven rune for poison.
Poison. This is a hallway of punishment or what? I feel like I'm in a saw trap right now.
Can you guys hurry up a little bit? I'm not exactly sitting somewhere super comfortable.
Sorry.
Actually, the only can get to you is Baron because we're behind the door now.
I mean, what I could do is I could bend one of those spikes or try to, so that when it retracts, it doesn't go all the way back down, so the mechanism doesn't reset, so it fucks the gearing. But I don't know if this trap is magical or not, so I'm not going to do that.
So Sylvia, you do anything in particular? You're just kind of hanging there watching Baron. Just curious.
I'm really trying here to figure out a way that I can make this
Just cut your
work.
leg off, just sort of. It's the only way.
On the other side of the
legs
stone
gotta
door,
go.
Ronaldo's produced the harp again and has started composing a dirge to Baron and Sylvia.
Sylph and Corn, I guess even Ronaldo, you guys are close enough. You will see there's the same little 2x6 little window opening there, so you can still see inside there. You just can't get to them.
Well, Ronaldo can't see it. He's too damn short.
That's good. Well, it's about door fight, so if you got if you stand on your tippy toes or something, find a rock to stand on, you might be able to see.
I'll let you stand on my back.
So he gets on Corn's back and he looks down through there and he pulls the flute out and plays it like Willy Wonka did to see if it'll open the door.
Sylph kind of looks at you a little bit and he kind of smacks back. Wait a minute, there's something behind this, right? Isn't that what Usul said? You didn't warn us, right, Usul?
Yep.
Okay, I thought so. Baron, give me a wisdom check with advantage since you're dwarven.
Okay.
Ah, very good. Okay, as you're standing here with Sylvia kind of hanging up above you with a spike stuck through her leg and looking at this one little doll here, you've seen stuff like it. It's definitely some kind of a dwarven trap. And once you've seen like it before, is you have to set this wheel, this turn thing, to the right setting to basically turn the trap off to disarm it.
Yeah, that's what I assume, but I don't know if there'll be consequences if I do it wrong.
You're pretty sure if you do it wrong, there's going to be consequences.
Yeah.
This is a dwarven version of a lock.
Yeah. Who needs a... Okay, so it's the rune for poison.
That's what's currently showing, yes.
Can Renault see this through the door slit?
You can't see the dial. I mean, all you can see from your vantage point is probably Sylvia kind of stuck up on the top of the ceiling with the spike through her leg.
Okay, I'll turn it. I'll turn the dial once.
Just once?
Yeah, just whatever the next setting is. I'll just click it over to that.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Okay. It'll be fine, right? Don't worry about it.
Okay, you roll the dial one click, and it switches over to the symbol of necrotic. But unfortunately, you hear a bunch of gears grinding, and then blam! A bunch of spikes go shooting down from the ceiling into the floor, and both you and Sylvia are going to get hammered again.
Oh, that's good.
13 points of piercing damage for both of you. Spikes come slamming down, and
there
then they retract right back up again.
Is there a saving throw for that, or is...
No, these spikes are freaking all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you're correct. You're
Ow.
correct. I'm wrong. DC, yes, there's a dex save. Not going to tell you what the DC is, though. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
Sylvia's will be at disadvantage since she is, like, impaled. But there is a dex save.
Probably bad. Oh, no, look at that.
You son of a bitch. You dexterous freaking dwarf. Half damage for you. Unfortunately, Sylvia doesn't.
Oh, too bad I'm not holding my shield. I could have made it no damage.
Alright, so the dwarf inside you tells you should make note of that. That you selected the spike symbol. And that was not right.
Okay. That was necrotic.
Oh, yes, necrotic. Yeah, spikes what came down. Necrotic is what the symbol you did.
Poison. Necrotic. Okay.
Maybe you could just turn it to the off symbol this time?
It only shows one symbol, right? Like it doesn't. It's like a hollowed out spot that shows the rune basically on a dial.
You only turned it to the first settings, what you told me.
Yeah,
So
I only turned it once.
Well, what if you keep turning it and don't stop, so you just get the symbol?
Okay, I'll keep turning it slowly and to see all of the symbols, and I won't stop on any of them.
Okay. So as you spin it, you keep spinning it, and spinning it. I mean, nothing happens. But you mean write these down, or you may tell you write them down? What you see?
Yeah, just okay.
Just
keep. What's after necrotic?
Here, I'll write them down. These are all
spikes.
Dwarven runes or symbols for each one of these. And it keeps doing that same cycle every time you spin it around. Nothing happens as long as you're continuing to spin it.
Okay, so it goes. It started on poison, and then it was necrotic, and then spikes, lightning, crush, fire. Or is this the order? Spikes, poison, lightning, crush, fire, necrotic. Because it started on poison.
That's right. Technically, you only moved it one. So let me scratch that. It started on fire. My fault.
Necrotic.
It started on fire.
Okay, it started on fire. Yep. Okay, so it was because I'm putting them in order because that feels like it's probably important. Fire. This is the wrong guy to be doing this, by the way.
Wait, how many dials were there? There were 3 dials?
You can see there's a dial right in front of Baron right now. Just beyond your spikes where you're hanging, there's another dial on the wall over here. And then there's another dial on the wall over here. And so on and so forth. They're kind of staggered, 3 on each side. Each dial is right beyond one of the ones little cracks in the floor. You continue to spin that thing, Baron?
Yeah, I'm not stopping yet. I need time to think. So spikes came out. It was spikes. Poison lightning. Is there anything on the roof?
You can see small little holes, some bigger holes where the spikes came out. All different various sizes of holes, both on the floor and the ceiling. Even some on the walls.
That is not good.
Hey,
Whoever fucking made this was diabolical.
you should be proud. This is dwarven craftsmanship.
Oh yeah, but they obviously hated people.
Okay. So while I'm hanging up there and he's trying to figure it out, I'm going to cast the spell that just got beamed into my head from leveling up that I have.
Okay. Holy shit, that's a big ass spell. I gotta scroll up to see what it is.
Telekinesis? Holy shit. You're gonna use telekinesis.
Yeah.
How are you using
And
this?
I'm going to use it. So I'm going to use it to make the spikes retract down from the ceiling. That's the first thing I'm going to do.
What's the strength on this thing?
He can move 1,000 pounds
Oh, yeah.
worth of weight.
Yeah, that'll be strong enough. So you can, fasten your powers, your telekinesis grasp upon these spikes. And you can hear like the gears grinding down below you. But you eventually get these things to kind of start moving down and kind of clanking down. And you can get them down to like more than halfway down if you want. But it's a chore to kind of hold them in place. It's constantly fighting you the whole time.
Well, as long as I can do that and get myself off of this being impaled, that'd be fantastical. So
This is
I disimpale
a
myself,
concentration thing,
and
right?
yeah,
Okay, give me
For 10 minutes.
like a dexterity or a strength, just kind of pull yourself off of the spikes while you're concentrating on this.
I guess Baron can't really help me because he's sort of spinning that dial.
Yeah, I'm spinning the dial. I can't help. Like, it's taken both hands to keep doing this. Like, I have to, like, switch hands to keep it spinning.
And it's a dex or strength, you say?
Yeah, either one, your choice.
Well, it's definitely not going to be strength, Mr. -1.
Oh, just barely got it. It's gonna make it a 10 for us. Okay, so you're fighting with this thing with your concentration, get it down, and like last second you yank your leg up. Your choice. Which side do you want to go on? You want to be on Baron's side or the other side?
Shit. This is tough. So, and sorry, so is it the same sort of spiked gate behind us?
Now it's a stone door that dropped down behind Baron. It's got a small little 2x6 window in it, and the one you were on was the spiked bars that came up.
Gotcha. Hang on, I'm just trying to think this out. Okay. And you said there's various levers and knobs down the hallway.
Yeah, there's another one of those same dials like Baron is spinning. It's right on the other side of the bars on the wall right here.
Okay, then I guess I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to fall onto this side of the gate.
Okay. You will see perception check. There's another one of those cracks right about here. So you can carefully kind of, if I'm assuming you're not wanting to step over one of those cracks again, right?
Roger
Step
that.
on the crack, break your mama's back, all that stuff.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Step on the crack, get stabbed in the leg.
Okay. All right, so Corn, you're the only one that can really see through that opening right there. What's going on? Are you sharing with the other guys about what's going on? Did we lose Corn?
What do I see?
Yeah, there's a little 2x6 opening on that stone door. You can still kind of see in there. You see that Sylvia somehow dropped those spikes and she hopped to the other side. And Baron's just standing there next to the wall spinning this little dial over and over and over again while he's looking around nervously.
Well, I don't see much in there.
Steel's like, what's going on? What's going on? Why can't we get in there? What's going on?
Because the door's closed.
Just be patient, Sylph.
Okay, but damn, I can't just stand here. So Renault, don't you do all those little bloop things where you disappear one spot and show up somewhere else?
Well, I could do that, but it only takes care of me. You'd be stuck
No,
here.
I can do it too. I just want to see if you can do it. You want to do,
Well, you should have told me that
you've
before.
seen me do it before. Don't play dumb. Corn, he's playing dumb. I tell you, he knows all this stuff he can do.
As they're having that conversation, I try to use my telekinesis to lower the stone door. Let's see if that works.
Let's see, how do I want to rule this? What's your spellcasting ability? Sylvia?
Spellcasting ability is charisma.
Okay. So give me a charisma check. Or save. Save, you got your bonus too on your sheet, right? Charisma saves are your thing.
Yeah.
What you're proficient at? Oh shit! Look at that. 27. Okay, so you start grinding on that door. You bring it down about 5, 6, 7 inches there, and you're really struggling with it. You can bring it down about another foot or so, and get down to about maybe 2 or 3 feet, where it's only about 2 or 3 feet at the floor, about 4 or 5 foot opening up top, and you seem to be holding it there, but that's as far as you can drop it down. And Silith and Renault look at each other. It's, there's an opening. There's an opening. Should we go?
And I yell at them, "Hurry up! If you're gonna go, you're gonna go."
Still screams back at you.
Oh, if we must.
It might not be a good idea. This is designed to punish you if you get it wrong, and I'd rather it only punish one of us, i.e. me.
Oh, to hell with it. He appears at the end of the hallway.
Like right here at the end of the hallway?
Just on the inside of the door.
Okay. All right. That's fine. You blink there. Nothing seems to happen at this point. You see that there is let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this side of the wall, there's one little dials. Like you see Baron down there constantly just flipping through it right now. You see Sylvia standing on the other side of a spike wall and got a little bit of blood coming out of one of her legs. And Sylph's like, well, okay. Looks inside the thing, sees you at the end. Says, I'll do the same thing. And he's going to cast Dimension Door. And blink.
I grab hold of Silith.
And he blinks out of your hand.
He could take a person with him.
Oh, okay. You get pulled through then. And you land.
Hooray!
I need both Corn and Silith to make a dex save. As a shot of spikes shoots up right here in between them. They both get an advantage because Silith tried to land in this other spot here. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
I don't know what just happened with my mouse
It's a-
there, but it just rolled it 20 times.
Use the key point for flurry of dex.
Yeah.
That was weird. I only clicked it once.
Oh shit! I gotta go find Silas because he's so dexterous. I bet. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you guys both are gonna take half damage as these spikes come slamming up. So 6 points of piercing damage to both of you. Door is still standing there, Usul. You see Silith and Renault and Corn kind of pop through a little door and pop down into the hallway. You're the only one left standing outside. Anything you want to do with that information?
Hell?
Sylvia, now's your chance to kind of yell at him, or Baron.
I sort of yell, "Hurry up! If you're gonna try and get through," because I'm holding the door. I can't hold it for much longer.
Was everyone able to just run through?
Well, they teleported, but you can sort of jump over and join Baron.
Yeah, you can stand next to me.
Sylvia's
Yippee!
kind of holding the door down just
Gets
a little bit.
flanked.
Are you going to continue to kind of hold the door down, Sylvia, or?
As soon as he's over and there's no one else there on the other side, I'm just gonna let it go back up.
Okay, it crashes back up. Big old loud thud. Again, you see the little 2x6 opening over here. All right. So this is like popcorn initiative. Nobody really going in order. So who wants to try to do something next?
I'll look through the window at his end to see what he sees on the other side.
Let me see what you can see. Give me a perception check. Again, you gotta get on your tippy toes again. These are dwarf height, but you're just a little bit shorter than these dwarves, evidently. You can see a couple double doors, partially open. One set right here, another set right here. Leads into a little bit further hallway. I don't think you can. There's something on the ground just around the edge of your vision. Oh shit! You have no vision. You're blind. You can't see shit. So scratch everything I just told you. You can't even see the freaking door.
Okay, so can't see anything. It's dark through the hall. Okay. Is there any kind of controls and stuff around him on this side of the hallway?
Let's see. Scylla's hat is still somewhere over here. And, oh yeah, the entire hallway's lit up. So yeah, you can see in there. Yeah, on this side of the hallway, there's a little dial on the wall right there.
He looks at the dial.
You see some kind of a weird rune. You speak or know Dwarvish?
I'm the only one who reads Dwarvish.
No, nothing Dwarvish.
Just got a weird looking symbol on it.
He spins the dial.
Okay. Roll me a d6. Oh, nope. Okay, so you rolled a 4. All right, you roll it. You spin the dial to, you said 4. Well, you don't know what the symbol is, but you get some kind of.
There's no clue what symbol
you
is.
see some kind of a weird symbol on it, and then the ceiling just comes crashing down. I need you to make me a. Where's that one at? A con save as the weight comes down and kind of slowly kind of presses you into the floor below you. Not quite good enough. And you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. As the weight of this ceiling just kind of comes down and just kind of crush you. A few cracks, a few pops, maybe some tendons, something in your backpack just broke. And the ceiling slowly kind of goes back up again. Sylph is freaking out. He's like, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Why'd you do that? Why'd you flip that little thing there? Oh shit!"
It was a knob. You gotta turn knobs.
I don't like turning knobs. Looks at Corin. Corin, turn your knob.
Alright, fine. I go to the thing. I just like randomly spin it.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
I mutter a prayer to my god, Sylvanas.
Again, you don't read Dwarvish, right?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, you spin to some kind of a random symbol, not sure what it is, it stops, and you hear a bunch of gears moving up above, and slam, a bunch of spikes come shooting down. Give me a dex save. Lucky for you, you got a dex save one.
We've seen spikes before. This is a good sign.
Yeah.
Half damage.
It's not something new. Alright, 10 damage. Oh! I don't know about this tile. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Don't you have evasion?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Renault tries the door to see if it's open.
It's locked.
Would that work, Brian? Evasion on...
Something you see coming? Yeah, because you would have heard the gears turning, and you would have seen Sylvia getting impaled before. You're the only one to have that vision over that little hole. So yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay.
You lucky bastard.
So it's locked.
It's locked.
Is there a locking mechanism on it? Like, can he see a lock?
You don't see a doorknob. You don't see like a pull ring. You don't see anything even remotely
Okay.
looks like a lock anywhere. Sylvia, what are you doing? Sylvia, did we lose Sylvia? Oh, be right back, she said. All right, Usul,
I stop on spikes.
you stop on spikes.
spikes.
Oh, you already did.
Because you said it. You said it was necrotic, and you said it started on fire, and then I went to necrotic,
Right. And you had
and spikes came out.
correct.
So
You stopped on spikes.
I'm gonna put it on spikes,
Give me a deck
and
save.
spikes still come
You
out. I
hear
guess.
some gears turning, and wham! More spikes come running out.
Oh, shit.
Give me a deck save. Half damage. And same thing for you, Asul. Give me a deck save since you're in there with them. You take the full damage, Asul.
Sorry.
All right, Asul, what would you like to do here?
I think I'm going to change into a small spider and crawl along the wall.
Crawl along the wall. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and transform into a small spider, and I'm going to go ahead and crawl down this wall.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, you guys watch as Usul
That's what
kind
I'm
of
gonna
slowly transforms into this little tiny little spider. Starts crawling along the walls over there. And he just casually makes his way. Let me see if I can grab a hold of you. Kind of casually makes his way down the wall. Nothing really happening. Swings on by. You can either make it all the way down to Renault. What do you want to do there now, Usul?
Is there a way to get? I guess I'll examine that door and see if there's a way that I can get through it.
Yeah, there's a little 2x6 little opening, about dwarf height. Got a couple little bars inside of it.
Hey,
It's
that
open.
sounds great. Sounds like something I'd like to do.
So as he's crawling up and through the door, Renault touches him and he starts glowing.
Shit. Hey, Renault, now you can see. You can watch a little spider, and the little hat that Silith had disappears.
Exactly.
And the hat disappears. Or not disappears, it stops glowing, and Silith's like, oh shit, I can't see. Oh, I see a spider. I see a glowing spider. I'm assuming you're going through that little opening there, right, Asul?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as soon as he goes through, Renault raises up so he can look through the opening.
I do. So you see what I was about to tell Renault. You see a couple open doors there, leading further to the south. And your vision, you do see some old rail tracks coming up from the south as well. And you also see and hear something else kind of walking up towards you. Now you can roll initiative, Asul, if you're going to stay there.
Does it know that I'm here? Oh, I guess I'm glowing. Yeah. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
You know what? I'm just going to crawl back in here and just wait. Because,
Okay.
yeah. Want to shoot ourselves in the foot? I'm all for it.
All right.
Renault watches him crawl back in and goes, didn't like it out there? Damn, I was going to teleport over there.
Okay. So is this space where there's not a crack and there's no one in it? Is there a dial in that room?
There's a dial on your wall, right on this wall right here, Sylvia.
Okay, I'm gonna use my telekinesis.
I'm going to draw a couple of lines here for you guys just so you can see where the cracks are. These are not going to be exact, but this is approximate.
Okay. I yell to Baron. I say, "What does your symbol look like?"
Do you want me to try and describe Dwarven runes to you?
So I think Baron would just say what the symbol is.
Yeah.
In Dwarvish.
Yeah, he just says, "Oh, it's just this," and then you have no idea what it is.
Okay. Well, if I lower the gate, can you come into mine, and then we can spin yours and activate all the traps in that room?
But I can't see the symbol unless I'm looking at it directly on.
Oh wait, Baron's still sitting there spinning his dial, right?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just
no,
the whole
I
time.
stopped. I stopped.
Oh, that's
on
right.
one, and
That's right.
I got
That's
hurt.
right, you did. Okay. Sorry.
So I'm not spinning it, and I'm taking my shield out this time. So if I have to make a dexterity saving throw again, maybe I'll be able to avoid damage entirely.
All right, Sylvia. So what are you trying to do here?
Well, I'm trying... Okay, I'm going to use my telekinesis to spin the mechanism, but as I'm spinning it, I want to see if any of the symbols that passed over are, like, there's no trigger for it, or it's, like, different from the others. Like, I'm feeling it, if you will. Like, if you're picking a lock.
You're feeling the little symbol thing?
Trying to feel for the tumblers.
Yeah, feel for the tumblers, if you will.
You're going to have to turn it to actually feel for the tumblers.
Fair enough.
I mean, whether you turn it... This is a merry clusterfuck we've got ourselves in.
Yeah, but we can't get caught by anybody else.
Yeah, at least we're safe in here, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Maybe when we're just a quarter life left, we can get out and get killed by whatever.
Well, I can always dimension door back to the entrance.
Renault and Usul, give me a perception check
Mildly true.
with advantage.
Wait, there's a door at the center of the room, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a door.
Yeah,
a door between Renault and these guys. Here, I'll draw a little line for the door as well.
Okay. I'm going to use my telekinesis to open that door. Or try to.
That's not a good idea.
Okay, Renault and Usul with his one. You guys will hear like some kind of thump or, kind of brush up against the door over there. And as you guys look out, you'll see some large hulking husk of something kind of standing right there in front of the door.
Is it pointing?
It's not pointing.
We got a husk. I think. It's kind of dark over there. If the spider would go back, I could know for sure.
Still is freaking out at this point. What do we do? What do we do? I can dimension door somewhere, but I don't know where to go.
Why don't... Okay, I'm going to...
Renault reaches in and pulls out his little pebble he's been using for light. Puts light on it and throws it through the hole so you can see what's on the other side for sure.
Okay. So still then you guys won't be able to see shit, but let me put a little light thing in here. 1 second. How about...
Well, they can see because it's lit inside the hallway.
Yeah, you threw it on the other side though, right? That's not the door. Where
Yeah.
the thing was. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't need to add any light. You can see. But with that, you can definitely see that it's some kind of a rather large husk. I think you guys fought
Yep.
a couple of those when you guys first came out of that temple to Ula.
Yep. Calls back. Yep. Definitely a husk. Someone come kill it.
Baron, give me another wisdom check with advantage.
I don't know if I should try this dial again.
Oh, look at you! The crit 20.
Or-
All right, Baron. These are definitely a dwarvish make, and based upon what you've seen so far, there's got to be some kind of a way to reset these traps or turn them off. And based on the location where you are, you think there's something beyond the door where you guys are trying to get to that probably resets or turns these traps off to allow passage. If you can't figure out how to set these things right as you're going through.
If we can't figure out the code. So, Guys,
Yeah.
What's up, Baron?
if Sylvia gets you all into the end, and then she opens that door for you, and you guys kill that husk, you could probably find a way to reset this thing, like turn it off.
See, there's a problem with your statement. There's a lot of ifs in it.
I didn't hear you coming up with any solutions to this.
I got us out of the hallway, didn't I?
But you're just as trapped as the rest of us.
Actually, I'm not. You're on that end, and I'm on this end. Explain that one if I'm trapped.
So it's like, what? Yeah,
Well,
we're all trapped.
That door.
We're all trapped. Some of us have the option of, like, blinking into other places, but there's something on the other end there that I don't want to take on myself.
All right, Selith, me and you together inside that room. Let's make it
Oh,
happen.
shit. Oh, shit, I can't see.
There's a
Yeah,
puddle of light over there.
Oh, yeah, there's a
now.
light in there. Okay.
So wait, there's a gate between Usul, Renault, and then Silith and Quarren, right?
Yeah, there's a gate between everybody.
Okay, so then I'm gonna lower the gate between Quarren and Silith, so Quarren can get in with Silith, and then I'm going to lower the gate between Silith and Usul, so that they can get through to the door, and that way there's four
Okay,
of them.
hold
And I say I'm doing this.
on. Let me make sure I explain this again. So where I drew these lines, there's not necessarily any pull there because yours retracted back down, remember? One popped up between Quarren and Silith when they first went in there. But the rest of them are I just marked the little gaps that are in the floor right there.
Gotcha. Okay, so they're all together, right? All four of them are together and can possibly move.
But Quarren, if you're going to move there, are you moving over there next to Silith? Across the little crack in the wall? Or crack in the floor?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe another deck save. Because as you cross over, spikes shoot up from the floor there again. Of course, you're a dex son of a bitch, and unless you fail this, you're probably not going to get anything. Ha-ha! You take half damage. Well, that would be full damage, so then you take half damage because of your evasion is what I'm getting at, basically. So you get 8 points as you go through there. You didn't fail it bad enough to get impaled. So you just kind of clips you on your foot, takes a big chunk out as you go through the space where Silith is. So let me draw this a little bit differently. Let me draw a different line of the spikes here. How about that? So the spikes would be a black color. How about that? So now the spikes are up in that section. So the red line represents the crack. The black line represents the spikes that came up out of the floor through the crack. All right. So back to what you guys saying before. What's your plan?
Then I'm going to open the door so all four of them can fight whatever's on the other side and free us.
You're going to open the door that's between Renault and the bad guys?
Assuming, yeah.
Telekinesis has plenty of range, right?
Yeah, let me just... It's at least 60 feet.
It's 60 feet, yeah.
Hang on, sorry. Yeah,
I
60
have
feet.
some crazy item I haven't used yet. It's time to try this sucker out.
Beans of more enemies?
No, I actually got rid of that.
The hyper nuke?
inspiration card.
All right, so you guys are...
I could have summoned the enemies to ambush them, possibly. That would have been hilarious.
So you guys go along with Sylvia's plan here?
I don't think we're given a choice.
Okay. Sarah's like, screw
just
you.
I'm
happening.
totally for this plan.
All right, so it was
I'm not in a hell of a lot.
you're a hell of a lot what?
I'm nodding.
Okay.
Just like, do it. All
All right, so last time I had you do a
Do the thing.
charisma
Do it.
save, right? To see how strong you were to drop these things down. So go do it one more time for the stone door.
Yeah, let me get that.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, starts coming down. And you guys can see as soon as he drops it down. Okay, roll me initiative. Anyone that's within, well, actually, everyone roll me initiative. We'll see what happens from there, whether you're in combat or not.
Oh,
For the
I
rec-
still shoot.
For the record, I haven't moved because I'm glowing and I refuse.
No, you're not glowing. I made the pebble glow and threw it out the hall so I could see what was out there.
All right, so one of these and these. Oh shit! Wrong freaking button, Brian. Shit, I didn't have turn order up yet. Soul Bitten Ogre got. Oh yeah, 4. Yay, they're awesome. Okay, everybody in? That rolled? Oh, I got to roll with Silith. And I forgot to click on her token first. Okay, everybody in the initiative order?
Roger that.
Okay, let me sort this.
Roger Dojo.
Okay, so, Baron, you're the first one to see that Silith just reaches up with her fist and kind of grasps something in the air. And you see that door just instantly just comes down very easily. And ta-da! You see 2 giant ogre husk-looking things standing right in front of the rest of the group, and some other kind of furry creature back behind them as well.
Well,
Anything you'd like to do with that, Baron?
I mean, I could shoot my bow. Whether I hit anything or not, yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely within range. You know, let's shoot a bow. I'm sure that it has like probably half cover or something. At least.
Don't,
At
yeah,
least.
don't roll bad. Well, you didn't roll bad. Didn't necessarily roll very good either. Oh, glancing blow. Oh, you hit him a little bit. You see it kind of bounce around, almost like bounces off of like maybe Silith's ear just a little bit. And then it sinks partially into the shoulder of one of these ogres, but then bounces off.
Okay, I'll shoot again. It's even worse.
Just like you're kind of nervous about shooting Silith behind the head, and you shoot too high, and it bounces off the ceiling and into the room below or
To
beyond.
be fair, I am shooting through a few sets of bars and stuff.
All right, that's it for you, Baird. Sylvia.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot a firebolt through the door. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just...
That's it.
Wait. I can't... Actually, I'm going to hold my turn.
You're like ready in action, or are you going passing it? Totally.
I'm just going to pass because I think I'm going to, like, end up dinging one of those guys.
Okay.
You're just doing Darth Vader like force choke on the door right now.
Yeah, I'm like holding that and I'm like, you guys can do it. You got
So
this.
just so we're clear, you're totally bypassing your turn. You're not holding it to do anything or readying in action or anything, correct? Is that what you're saying?
Hang on one second here. Okay, I'm going no. Yeah, I'm just going to you guys you got this and give them cheers.
You gonna play something on your hurdy-gurdy?
Something like that.
All right, so Usul.
I'm gonna stealthily crawl out and try to get up on the ceiling.
Okay, you're a spider, so I'm not sure what your movement is. Being a tiny spider, I'm gonna roll. You got like maybe 10 feet of movement on a turn.
Okay.
Some
So
spiders are real quick.
yeah, especially in Australia.
They got you before you even know it.
So I'm gonna kind of try to get out there and stick to the shadows and make my way out there and away from this Blue Man Group member here.
Okay, so you're just trying to basically avoid them seeing you, right? So give me a stealth check on the way out there as well. If you're a spider, I'll get
Correct.
with advantage as a spider.
Why would he ever want to hurt a poor spider?
They may be hungry.
What did the spider ever do to you?
Don't give me a stealth. Hide yourself if you want with advantage.
All right.
I don't think I have you as a small spider as an option. Do I?
No, I've got the wolf spider out though. Can I? You want me to use it, or you want
That's
me
fine.
to use
You
me?
can use a wolf spider if it's better. That's fine. I'm okay either way.
Okay. I am not seeing a
I
I'll
stealth
just do
for
a
him.
dex.
I cannot find stats for just a regular spider.
Oh, yeah.
I can find it for swarms.
Yeah. Okay. So you can make it 10 feet.
Oh no, there
Where
it
do you want to
is.
get to?
I want to get out there so I can see and
Do you need me to move you, or can you get out there?
go up high. No, I don't appear to be able to get past that. Oh, I got it. Just like to get out here and then go up or something away from these the Blue Men group
Okay.
here.
Well, that's probably about as far as you can get right there. In your spider
That'll
form.
do then.
All right, Renault. Oh yeah, that's not me. That's Jason. Yay! I don't have to do anything for Renault. I'm not used to that.
So Renault begins insulting the one closest to him.
I imagine he does. Wisdom save. Yeah, these guys are very, very smart. They got very good smarts amongst themselves. Well, come on. Come on, Roll20. Don't start being a bitch on me. Yeah, very smart. See him kind of look at you a little bit, and yeah, I never understood how something that's like a creature can be mocked by some kind of vicious, but whatever it is, you see him somewhat hurt his feelings. A little bit of a few ice chuckles, ice crystals kind of fall from his teardrop.
And then we'll try to slip through the door and into the room where they're at so I can see better.
All right, that door's down. I mean, Sylvia's holding that down. Matter of fact, that's her concentration
Yeah,
now.
I threw light in there, but I still can't see much.
Okay, let me give you a little bit of light then. Let's put it on you.
Because my pebble's laying on the floor somewhere glowing.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm going into your thing now. So for the time being, you're glowing, so everyone should be able to see that.
Okay.
So the ogre's standing right there on the other side of the door.
Okay. He comes to the door and goes to the opposite direction that the spider went.
Okay. Is that it for Renault?
Yes.
All right, Corn.
Okay, I'll step up onto this guy.
Blap him right in the blap.
Exactly. That's exactly my plan. I'm gonna actually use my bonus action to
Once,
mash my time bending gems together.
1 second. Before you move there, you were standing right here, correct?
Oh yeah, I
So
was.
as you pass over this little crack here again, you give me another dex save. As more spikes shoot out from the floor as you pass up that little crack. Okay, you failed again, so half of this for your evasion. 6 more points of piercing damage as you step over that. I'll draw another line that signifies spikes. Okay, now go ahead with your attack. What are you going to do?
I'm jamming the time-bending gems together
Ooh,
to get some bonus effects and such.
this is going to be badass. This is the first time you use them, isn't it?
It is. So that was my bonus action. I can only do 2 attacks right now.
Here we go again. Neo.
Only.
It's going to beat the shit out of everything. 17 on the first one. Finds its mark. 28. Yeah, that finds it on the second mark. -6. All right, he's still standing. Quite a bit pieces of bone and ice and whatever else go flying, but it is still standing there.
Alrighty. Well, that's, I mean, can I get further into this room? Like over to here?
Difficult terrain to go through someone else's space, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I have a ton of movement right now. Alright, so I'll just move there and that'll be it.
Okay. All right, Silith. Oh shit, that's me. He looks at into the room and he sees spikes behind him and spikes blocking his way in front of him. He's like, I like this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. And he starts casting something. I just don't know what the hell he's going to cast. Oh shit, he just realized he had passed without a trace. He could have cast that on Baron earlier instead of silence. Oh, silly Silith. Doesn't know what the hell he's going to do. He's going to... Is anybody hurting? Anybody taking quite a bit of damage yet?
Yeah.
Nah, everybody's okay?
I've taken damage.
Okay. Oh shit, does he want to do that? Nope, he's not going to do that. He's going to, for the time being, he's going to cast this. I can't reach him though. That's with touch. Never mind. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's not touch. It's 30 feet. He's going to cast that upon Renault. Sanctuary. It says, bless you, my child. Now go and destroy these heathens. I'll stay right here. And that's his turn. Okay, from there, this big, giant, frozen-looking freaking... Oops, wrong guy. Too many guys in there for me to grab hold of. Big frozen bear steps up to Corin. That's not some kind of a guttural roar. And he's going to try to claw you. I'm assuming that hits.
And as he does that, Renault starts taunting him
Why would you taunt him?
using cutting words.
That is a disadvantage for him, or that's damage to him? I forget.
No, actually, I gotta roll my bardic die and just subtract it from his roll. I'm looking at my die. Yes, there it is.
Are you subtracting it from the damage or the attack roll?
From the attack roll.
So it becomes a 3 and 3, 17. I'm assuming that doesn't hit then, right, Corin? Did we lose Corin?
He said he was going to get a beer.
Ah, in that case, it hits him. No. Let me click on his. Yeah, his AC is 18 if my memory serves me correct.
Yeah, he probably would be.
All right, see.
Because he has the +5 for Dex and then +2 or 3 for...
Plus, I think he gets
Wisdom,
I think he gets
so
some
yeah.
kind of a bonus on his Dex because of this this gym thing he's doing. But this thing does get 2.
Oh, yeah, it gives him like +2 to AC or something like that.
This
If it works like a haste spell.
This guy has 2 attacks. He's also going to reach out and try to bite him for 20, which does hit.
So that works.
For 12 points of damage upon Corin. Just remind me when he comes back, making sure that 20 still hits when he comes back. But for right now, I'm going to update his thing to say 12 less. And you guys don't know this, but he turns a very soft blue inside. He feels just...
Is it like sky blue or ocean blue? Or...
It's like a chilling blue, a winter blue. How about that? A frozen blue. Okay, now it's his turn. Now these guys are all up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, they didn't see the freaking spider. So, sorry guys. Renault. I'm going to reach out and touch you. Oh, the corn back. All right,
Yep.
Before I go on to my next attack here, does this gym thing give you any bonus to your AC?
No, but it makes all attacks a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, add 12 points back to your to yourself, and you are no longer blue because the bear missed you
Hooray.
miraculously.
Being blue. I've been sprayed with blue dye, then I've been frozen. It's terrible being blue.
That blue dye takes forever to wear off too.
All right, so nothing hits you. Unfortunately, this guy's not going to try to take a whack at Renault. Came crawling out of here. 17 hit you, Renault.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
But he
yes.
has to make a wisdom
Yes.
saving throw first.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yes. Wisdom saving throw. Yes, X Sanctuary. Thank you for reminding me of that. Ooh, what's the spell save DC on that? Should I go back and look at his... That was from Silith, right?
17? Question mark?
17. Let me pull it up real quick and verify. Where's your... Oh, shit. Don't tell me I closed it. Damn it. I hate when I do that. Close this character sheet. Yep, he fails. So that attack doesn't go. And it goes to Corn instead. I'm assuming nope, 17 misses him as well. But he does get a second one. So one more time at Renault. And he fails again. And so this goes towards Corn. And they miss again. These guys are freaking awesome. Next guy steps up. Hell, you can reach both of them. One more for Renault. And you rolled a 2. So it goes over to Corn. Aren't you glad Renault's standing next to you? There we go.
Here.
So that's a crit. Oh, no, it's not. He gets a
It still has
disadvantage. You
advantage.
suck. One more for Renault.
Hooray!
And he fails, so this goes to Corn. Hey, these guys can't hit shit. This is going to be a fun encounter.
Hooray!
Yeah, we like it.
All right, Baron, you're up.
The invisible stalker shows up.
Well, I guess we're just twanging at these guys. I'll fire at the same one I fired at before. 12
I guess the only one you can really see, right?
and a 22. That's better.
Actually, they both hit. Both of them find their mark and sink deep into the guy. If he had a growl, you'd see one, but he just kind of takes a thud, kind of wobbles back after each hit, and he's still standing there, but he's looking...
Archery is not my strongest
Is
suit.
that it for you, Baron?
That's my turn.
All right, Sylvia.
I can sort of see the creature that he hit with the arrow.
That's correct. As long as you don't roll bad, you can still shoot at him.
As long as I roll back. So I'm gonna fire a firebolt.
Okay. Let's see it.
Maybe it won't.
Nope, you did not roll bad. Slam into this guy. And care to describe how you just took this guy out?
Yeah, I hurl a firebolt and I say, burn, baby, burn. And
Kind of explodes into a bunch of
And then there is
shards of ice.
a Disco Inferno.
I said, see, opening the door wasn't that bad, guys. You can do it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm just going to move his body out here so it's not so congested up there, but he's down. Anything else in your turn, Sylvia?
No.
Okay, Usul.
I'm going to continue to make my way up towards the ceiling.
Actually, while you're right there, give me a perception check, Usul.
All right.
Why I keep giving you perception checks, I have no idea, but
What do your spider eyes see?
Well, he has a bunch of them, don't they? They normally have more than one eye.
I gotta stop giving you perception checks. This is freaking ridiculous. As you're making your way around there, you pass
I mean, the lowest he can roll is a 15 or
Right.
something. So
you pass over a small little crack in the wall right there. Looks like it may have been some kind of panel or something over that you just crossed over in the wall. So if you want to keep moving, that's it. That's your call. But you do notice that as you're crawling along the wall right there.
Okay. What does it appear to be?
Something in the wall is a crack where you can get inside if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and hide in there.
Okay.
It's a miniature spike trap for spiders. They designed it exactly for the situation. You die.
Wolf spiders have dark vision, right? I'm assuming they do.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to type to you what you see so that everyone else is not hearing what exactly this is. So 1 second, guys. Hey, you got that, Usul?
I did.
Okay, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Renault.
Renault uses his dagger.
He's going to get a little bit closer, but yeah, he can use his dagger unless you're hitting corn or
Yeah,
something.
it's moving closer. Well, I can always throw it,
Yeah, you can throw it too. That's your call.
but I'm not going to throw it because I don't have a dagger knife.
Oh, it was something this big. You think it'd be pretty hard to miss it, but you just kind of reach up and you stumble at the last second.
Well, but I'm a little guy, see. So you know.
All right, so go ahead and roll your damage for that.
I hit with that.
You had a glancing blow with that. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. And 1d4 plus 3.
These aren't quite as dexterous as a full-blown, ogre.
There you go.
Hey, look at that massive damage there. You can walk up and you kind of stab,
Well, it is
kind
a
of stab
dagger.
in the ankle. Like it doesn't even look at you.
Yeah.
You're still looking at it.
Now the foot.
Yeah.
The foot.
right,
Starts jabbing it in the foot.
You got some toe jam. Let me get that for you. Anything else, Renault?
That's all Renault can do, at least combat-wise.
All right, Corn. Here's your chance to shine. What's it going to be?
Alright, I'm going for this ugly ass bear.
All right, so you activated the gems, though, right?
Did. So I have advantage and
How many?
6,000 feet of movement and
Like, what? 12 attacks?
6,000 feet of movement.
and 30 attacks ish.
I actually don't think it gives me more attacks. Let me check. No, just advantage.
Oh, I thought it gave you haste. It didn't?
No, they're not that
Okay.
strong.
All right, well, both of those hit.
Just moderately strong.
You're attacking
Alright,
the bear or the ogre?
I'm going for the bear.
Alright. So, yeah, all three of those. So 23, 28. All three of those find their mark. Bear is still standing, but takes quite a bit of damage.
Alright, I'll use a key to get a... Another attack on it.
Ooh, just glancing blow. You can kind of rip a little bit of fur out from the side of it. There is a little bit of something goes flying.
It has advantage.
Oh, that's right. You have advantage. You suck. All right, so he takes full. He's still standing though.
Oh, damn it. Well, that's all I can do. I don't have 5 attacks.
All right.
Only
Oh,
4.
darn. All right, Silith is there again. Says, Renault, you want me to cast that on you again? Renault, my friend. Would you like me to bless you again? Bless you, my child? Did we lose Jason?
We've lost him. He's in the abyss now.
Okay. All right, well, that's what... Renault's going to step to the side this time because he saw the firebolt in the air is going flying by his ear. Kind of looks back and gives you guys a dirty look a little bit. He says, okay, bless you, my child. He casts Sanctuary again onto Renault. And that's his turn. Big bad bear. Of course, he's going to attack the one that just tried to kill him. Mean old elf. And of course, he misses. And he misses twice because everything's at disadvantage and he sucks. One guy left. He's going to try to hit Renault first and rolls a freaking 4, so it goes toward Corn at disadvantage. One more for Renault, rolls a freaking 7, goes to Corn, disadvantage. Yeah, these guys are freaking awesome. They should start running away soon. Bairn! Third verse, same as the first?
Well, yep, we're just going to shoot some more arrows. We'll shoot that bear.
It's going to be a pretty high AC to get past all that stuff, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, roll the attack. Come on. Oh no. No, don't do
What's the
this.
matter, locking up?
No, not the red message. Not the red message. God damn it.
Yep.
Hang on, I'll have to...
I'm going to go in and try to roll it for you. You okay with that?
Go ahead, yeah. If you roll bad, it's your fault, not mine.
I'm okay with that. All right, so get your character sheet up here. That's just a regular longbow attack, right?
Yeah, it's just a normal longbow. It's not magic.
Look at that. Can you still see? Or is everything locked up on you?
No, I've had to reload the page. Because, yeah, everything was just...
What I rolled for you has a 2 in it. And
Is it just...
no, it's another 2. It's 22. And you hit it, and you just stole the kill from Corn. So go ahead and describe how you took out this guy.
Just as it's like bringing up a hand to attack Quarren, it opens its mouth, and the arrow just goes into its mouth and severs the spinal column, and it just drops dead.
Right, nice. I can just imagine that the arrow also shot by Sylvia's ear. Scylla turned around at the last second, and it shot right by his ear, and it kind of went over Renault's head, kind of rustled some of his hair a little bit, and it went underneath Corn's arm, and hit the bear in the spinal cord, and freaking dropped him right in front of him. So.
Did I mention I'm an expert archer?
You're welcome. Just one attack's all you got, right, Baron?
No, I can attack again. I just don't know if I can see anyone.
There's still an ogre there, but it's kind of the same thing. They kind of have a higher AC to hit.
Kind of hard to hit.
Let me roll again for you? Or are you back yet?
I'm back. I'm opening my character sheet.
Okay, I'll move the bear out of here just so it's not so congested in there.
Come on, character sheet, load up for me. Okay, here we are. Twang. Another shot.
You suck, man. Even when I raised the freaking AC, you still hit these guys. But this guy hasn't even hit yet, I don't think. Or if he has, hasn't been very much. So you do find your mark. Stick another arrow into him. Swing him by Renault's head again. Now you done, Baron?
I'm just waiting for that one where I put an arrow into Renault's shoulder blade.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it too.
Yeah, I am too.
All right, Sylvia, you're up.
That's what I'm waiting on.
I can't see anything really from my from my area, so yeah, I can't see anything from where I'm at. And I because I heard him miss, I assume that he can't see anything
That
either.
door's down. Remember? You dropped the door, correct?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, I dropped that
technically you
door.
can see all that there.
Oh, okay, because can I move up just for the sake of, because I can only basically see a little
Oh yeah,
slat
here.
where
Where I can fix that.
Yeah, the door's still there technically, but we can see
Yeah, hold on, I
things.
can get rid of it. Hold on a second. I forgot about that. Sorry about that, guys. Bad DM. There we go. How's that? Is that better?
all right, that's good. I'll hurl a firebolt at that tall lanky one by Osul.
All right.
That tall glass of water.
Yeah.
Tall, dark, and frozen.
What's his AC? Yep, hit that one as well. Finds its mark easily enough. It's towering over Renault, so not much really blocking the shot. And Usul's this tiny little spider you can't even see. What else, Sylvia?
That's more or less it, because I'm sort of stuck back here. Although, I just want to roll firebolt again.
These guys haven't hit anybody, have they?
Nope.
I don't think so, no.
They've tried to hit Renault and gone for me 100 times, and I'm impossible to hit right now.
Because I'm so little.
And you got Sanctuary, thank you very much. Scylla says. What, disregard the second one?
Oh, I lowered the... Yeah, because I only fired the one firebolt, right? I only get one firebolt.
Yeah, this hit points back.
I was just testing it because it came out 12 twice, and I rolled the same thing for both, so...
Anything else, Sylvia?
Yeah, that's it, because I'd have to use my turn to lower the gate in front of Scyllith.
All right. Usul.
All right. I think I'm going to, all right. I'm going to go ahead and come out and revert back to my normal self. And at the same time, I would like to, now I saw some levers in there. Is that something I can manipulate with my hands, or?
It's behind a panel. You went through the cracks behind the panel. That's what you saw behind the panel.
Okay, so I got to get the panel off, and then I can get to the controls or something.
Now, when I say panel, it's a stone wall. So you went behind like a stone crack to get back behind this panel, I'm calling it. But it's something pretty solid.
Oh, okay. So I may not be able to get to it at all.
Depends on how you plan on getting to it, I guess.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and revert back to myself, and then I will I will call some flames or something at that lanky one there right in front of
Is
me.
that a ranged attack?
It is.
It's going to be at disadvantage if you're standing right next to him.
Oh, okay. All right. As soon as I find it, oh, perfect.
Okay, so but you got to move more than 5 feet away from him. So where are you going to move to?
There we go.
Okay. So just before you do your attack, as you come out and grow yourself back, the thing turns around and looks at you, somewhat surprised at you. You take a step back, and I'm assuming you didn't disengage. So he's going to reach out and touch you
Oh,
for a look.
now if
Yes.
if we're gonna, if I had to move before in order to shoot, then I would have done it in my spider form, away from him, and then changed and then cast.
Okay, I'll allow that. Just next time, not so much. You gotta make sure you specify that. Otherwise, I'm not going to give you a freebie.
Got
Okay?
it. Cool.
All right, so that 20 does hit. Wow, 17 points of flame. You see the flame look up on this guy and really kind of take out a whole bunch of chunk of ice from its torso. See parts of it kind of turning into like this kind of sludge-looking black, whatever it is, kind of just fall out of his gut onto the ground.
Ugh.
They go plop. Parts of him kind of seem to be melting away, but he is still standing. Anything else, Asul?
No, yeah, that's all I got.
Renault.
Renault
Yeah.
comments about how he's leaking all over the floor.
You do this because you know their wisdom saves are so well. Yeah, he fails. You see the kind of, he hears you kind of making insults at him, whatever. He reaches down, kind of grabbing some of his sludge, like he's trying to put it back in his stomach a little bit. Looks a little bit upset. So he takes some moral damage. Anything else, Renault? Okay.
No.
Quarren.
All right, well, I get kill now. My turn. Hopefully.
Everything with advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the first one definitely hits, second one definitely hits. Yeah, all three of those hit. So I don't have to do math. How would you like to do this, Quarren?
I poke out both its eyes and then sweep out his really tall legs. Then I stomp on his torso.
You get a bunch of black sludge kind of splattered up in Renault's face, over towards Rasul's area as well. And this one's dead. And we should be out of initiative now. So, now we're back where we left off before. You see Silith standing in there between two iron bars that are up. Silith hasn't moved. Baron hasn't moved. The rest of you guys are standing amongst a bunch of frozen and black, nasty carnage all around you.
Burn the bodies!
I'm gonna say, help me get into this area here, and I'll burn the bodies. And I'll point to that area that I went into as a spider, and just say, hey, there's controls in there.
I can't fit in there. I'm not that small.
And Silith's like, okay, Sylvia, you still holding the door? Sylvia, you holding the door down still? Did we lose Sylvia? Or did you guys lose me?
I can hear you.
I hear you.
All right, so regardless
Yep.
of what Sylvia does, Silith is going to
Sorry, I'm back.
cast something in front of him. A little door pops up right next to him. He steps into it, and he steps back, appears back over here by Baron again, to a dimension door. Says, all right, guys, I can only do this so many more times. Who wants to go with me first?
I say Baron, you go.
Okay, I'll take me
So he
first.
casts it one more time. A little door appears. He grabs you by the shoulder, Baron, and he pulls you over here next to Renault.
Who's not there because he's retrieving Sylvia.
Okay, awesome. All right. So now we're all on the other side of the thing over here. And Sil says, okay, so what were you saying?
Never mind.
It's like, good job, Sylvia. I knew you could do it. That sucked.
It's teamwork.
Sylvia, how's your leg? Is your leg okay?
Not at all.
He says, okay.
Not even a little.
He's like, Renault, would you like to do the honors? You and me too.
I might have a little magic left in me. Let's see.
Does anyone else need healing?
13 back to Sylvia.
So, okay, my child, you need some more. Are you okay now?
That should do.
All right, then. Well, that was not fun. Whose idea was it to go in there anyway?
If only I didn't fall asleep during dwarf class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Baron, you need to teach us all dwarf later. Clearly it's important.
Yeah, clearly. I don't know why you guys don't know it. It's the best language there is.
Hey,
really.
I was raised in an elven village. My parents
Because we don't have
hate-
beards like you do.
They hated
I
on
mean-
dwarves, you know? They never would let me learn that language.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. I can't get mad at you for your ignorance.
It's not mine. I left that village because they were so rude to people such as yourself and everybody else here besides Usul. They would have loved Usul.
Scylla starts saying something in a foreign language. Does anybody here speak Draconic?
Here.
No.
Sounds like he's eating nails.
He says, like my mother used to always say. That's what I always say.
Very true, Usul. Very true. I
do-
pretend that I know it.
Sure.
I do not speak it.
I'm sorry I didn't mean to belittle you that way. She used to say, an elf is worth two in the mouth. I was my great grandmother, or maybe it was my ancestor. Oh, never mind. All right, so where to now, Renault?
Maybe we
Hey,
should
guys, I
take
gotta
care
go.
of this trap. Oh, okay.
Why?
I got curling in the
Oh,
morning.
that's right. You had to go with the 3 hour mark.
Darling.
Did anyone else have to leave early, or was it just Sylvia?
It was just Sylvia.
I'm a party pooper, guys, but
That's fine.
thank you.
I'm glad you're able to make it through this encounter.
Try not
That's a problem.
to kill me from between now and next week.
Okay.
I won't let you die.
Don't believe him.
We won't get you killed, probably.
Hey, only let Tiga die because I forgot about my inspiration card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what inspiration card did you have? Oh, for him to get his death
I
save.
could have spent the hen die.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, shit.
Could have used my own hit die to heal him, but I didn't remember I had
Oh,
it.
man.
It was time for Tika to die.
All right, good night, Sylvia. Thanks, man. Oh, I think Sylvia's already gone. All right, you guys want to keep going without her, or do you guys want to call that quits for the night? I'm good either way.
I'm good either way.
I am too.
Okay.
I'm just watching it snow.
Nice. I think it's snowing all over the freaking place right now. All right, guys. So you made it through this. Usul started pointing out something about something on the wall over here, but I guess he said, never mind. You got some dead carnage all about you right now.
Well, do we still want to make this place passable again? Because we're gonna have to go back.
I'd say let's leave it at the moment because there are enemies on the other side and they'd have to go through it as well.
That is a fair point.
And I didn't ask her, but I'm assuming Sylvia let that door, this final door, go back up right here as well. She kind of dropped her concentration with a telekinesis.
Yeah, I assume she would have, but anyway.
Okay. All right, so Renault's cartography, we're still in section 2. Yep, that's good enough. So walks into this open area right here. Well, it's like there's only one way to go. That's south.
South.
And at that, Silith will say, okay, I got a better idea than the silence this time. I got this thing where It puts like some kind of a silent, sneaky cloud thing over all of us. How about we do that this time?
You just said
Okay.
you wanted him quiet. You didn't say that we had that it was a problem.
I didn't think it was gonna be a problem, but I don't like the fact that I see your lips move, but I can't read lips very good. Your lips are so small.
Well, it's probably a good thing you couldn't read them too.
All right, so are you still glowing, Renault, or are you leaving that pebble on the other side of the door there?
He picked his pebble
Okay.
up.
All right, so you like keeping it inside your tunic? You got it out in the open where you can see everywhere? Or?
No, he's got it out in the open.
All right, so I was like, okay, I can see. Not sure we want everybody else seeing.
He's tossing it up and down in the air.
It's like, okay, I see it. Yeah, I can see. Are we gonna keep going further in this thing? You guys all see there's obviously some old mine tracks here and some old mine carts in this section of the caverns here as well.
But they're not walking. Look, someone carved a big 16 in the floor.
Now that's draconic. You can't read that.
Oh. Well, it looks like a 16 in common. And we go this way, and he points south.
All right, so let's going to ask a question again. You guys want me to cast this pass without a trace this time, or we're just going to wing it?
Oh,
We're
yes.
going to be trying to be sneaky.
Sure.
All right, so
Okay, let's be sneaky.
We can experience. Never done it before.
So I got to verify what level spell this is. 1 second.
It's the second level spell, question mark?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yep, second level. All right, so he'll tell you guys that after he casts that, says, "Okay, guys, my magic stuff is getting kind of low, so just FYI, if you guys get hurt too bad, I'm running kind of low." How you doing, Renault?
I've got some potions, and I can heal myself.
Is there anybody that's hurt?
Yeah. Magic? What's that?
Oh,
I ain't got any left.
okay. Alrighty then. So,
He's got like 2 points left.
okay, so Renault and me are going to be in the back. Renault's going to be shooting stuff with his. You still got your crossbow, right?
He starts rummaging around his pocket. Yeah, I think I got it here
Okay.
somewhere.
All right, so
And then he pulls out the harp and starts to fit a bolt to it. He goes, no, that's not right.
Okay, I'm gonna drink a potion actually right now. Just a normal one.
If you want to save that, I've got a staff. Or not.
Or not.
Save your staff.
alrighty then. Anybody else?
Someone else might need the staff.
Okay, we'll be sneaky. Roll stealth, disadvantage. Still? Okay. To 22 total.
Okay.
As they're walking, Renault tells Silas, if you stand close to the monk guy, they don't hit you as often.
So it says, "You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome."
You didn't do that. You had anything to do with that. It was the monk.
I'm confirming that I'm a badass. I'm like, yep, it's true, Silith. Yeah, it had nothing to do with that.
Okay, guys. Silith.
You're just a
I'm
badass.
very good at dodging attacks and calling attention to myself.
I got to type this in because I rolled it offline, and I swear I'm not lying. So it's like, what?
Oh, of course you
I'm
did.
so glad I cast that. I feel so much better now. And he's like talking real loud. I felt like I could hide from anybody. Look at me. He's kind of sneaking behind Corn and kind of ducking his head and moving all around. You can't see me. You can't see me.
I have a 36. Does that go to him at all? If he's trying to hide, does my
I mean,
shadow
yeah.
also cover him up?
You just disappear. You're gone. You vanish from this universe and appear in another one.
Yeah, I knew I should have been rogue. Luck of Time War's on my side. All right, so just give me like a marching order. I'll have to grab you guys.
So we're going
move you
south.
to a
Yes.
different map here. As you can see, you're entering a big white zone here.
Go to the light.
The world ends.
Okay, Renault.
Flee from the
Renault
light.
has the light. Usul, you gonna stay way back there?
This is like PUBG, and it's the white instead of the blue.
Say
You gonna
again?
stay way back there, or you gonna join the party? Okay.
Sorry.
All right, let me grab all you guys, and we'll go to a new map.
Don't look into the
Okay,
light.
which one is it? I believe it's this one.
It's- So pretty.
Okay, give me a second to find the right spot. I'll port you guys over here. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you guys venture further south, you can again follow these rail tracks into the mines further. Come across a much larger opening. About 40 feet in front of you is one of those center tracks that can be spun around and switched to some different tracks ahead further off to the west, kind of to the southwest, and to the south. There's also another one that appears to look like it's going back towards the east, but a lot of boulders are kind of blocking the path right there.
We're all trying to walk on one of the rails.
Yeah, it's fairly simple. These are pretty thick, and actually the rails are made from steel, so they've been there for quite a while. Some of the rails in between them were wooden, kind of broken up there a little bit, but no problem. Looking like a little schoolboy. So it's like, okay, so now where to? Can we see where we're going? I can't see where we're going.
Let's look at the map again. And starts pulling the map out and folding it and refolding it and unfolding it and turning it upside down and looking at it backwards. Then, uh-oh.
Okay, so you start scratching and looking at things. You think that you may have to dig your way through this way to get where you got to go.
Well,
Hey,
who brought the shovel?
yeah, I'm not very good at digging. Just gonna point that out right now.
Pretty sure I actually have digging tools.
Good thing we brought a dwarf or two.
For two? Yeah, two dwarves?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a
if
shovel.
we had two, this
Chisel,
thing would be out of
hammers.
here. I've seen dwarves work before, man. When we had 3 dwarves in the party, boy howdy, could they move stone.
To dig another dwarf out, but he suffocated before we got there.
Yeah, it was tragic, but I mean, you guys still did a good job. Don't let that part of it, the story, let you down, you know? That was a lot of stone.
He was my friend. I'd known him for 35 years.
Yeah, and you guys sure did move a lot of stone. I'm very sorry for your friend, but...
So Stealth will walk up here and says, Renault,
I think we got to go that way.
dig through a wall?
I think. Let me look at the map again.
Mind if I have a look?
Sure, go ahead. He hands him the map upside down and backward.
So you don't even have cartography skills, do you,
didn't we-
Baron?
No, I don't.
So, I forget it's going to be a straight up wisdom check or an intelligence check. Let's make it, you're trying to interpret a map. So let's say intelligence.
A map that Renault drew,
Yeah.
apparently while drunk.
So give me a straight up intelligence check, Baron.
Intelligence, okay.
The only reason I'm letting you do this is because you're dwarvish.
Nope.
You look at it,
And look at Renault's
you
second
have
check.
never seen a crappier constructed map in all your life.
This is a shit map. Are you sure you weren't drunk when...
I told you. I was drunk. The map is not.
I told you
Oh.
I'm drunk and we can't ever not showing the man's work, Renault. That's why half your palms suck too.
Well, you could have still be stuck back there in the trap room.
That's fair point.
Point made. Point made.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you're not helpful. I'm just saying if you were less drunk all the time, you could be even.
Speaking of which, I got a drink.
God,
You got a
dang it.
drink? I don't know. It sounds really good. I don't know if it's the right, it's the right time now, Renault.
To be honest, I could go for a drink right now too. This kid
Hey
is
guys,
kinda
I
shit.
only have so much alcohol.
What?
I mean, I'm not a dwarf, but I don't carry that much on me.
You have-
Yeah, well,
I weigh like 120 pounds.
Oh, well, have a mouthful of this. This'll knock you on your ass.
Oh shit! All right.
I hand him a flask of dwarven spirits.
I take a little tiny sip of it.
is
Does
that
it just,
stone
like,
piss?
burn? Is it just straight fire?
It's fucking poison. It's like absinthe.
All right. Well, I just start hacking and coughing like, oh,
You said
they'd warned me about dwarf drinks back home, but I thought they were
you
lying.
say it was poison,
How can you drink
or it was
this?
like poison.
It's like poison. It's straight up like
Okay,
absinthe.
all right. Make sure you said like poison. That's gonna have.
It's like
That's gonna have Baron do a con check.
it's like the strongest alcohol ever.
How do you guys drink this? Oh my. I
On
give
the
him back
rocks.
the flask.
Anybody else?
So,
Huh?
I guess it's not a time for drinking, guys. I mean, my God, we just been fighting some.
Always a time for drinking.
If we're gonna die, I mean, shoot.
Might as well die
Well-
slightly tipsy.
We got to go through that hallway there, and he points to the rock fall. And I'm too small to move stuff.
I'm also too scrawny to move stuff, and I look at my arms.
So walks up here and kind of kicks one of the rocks, digs around at the wall, kind of scratches a little bit. Says, so we got to move all these rocks. That's a shitload of rocks. Hey, Baron, can you move
Yes.
some rocks, please? Start with this big one right here. He points out the large boulder.
Have I seen Usul be an ogre before? Ogres can
I
move
tried
rocks,
to.
right?
I try to move the boulder.
While he's doing that, Renault looks at the map again. Oh my god, again.
That's real
Is that your
bad.
third time checking it, Renault?
Is
That's
it
the
like
fourth
that?
time.
There is no more checking the map. Renault,
Yeah, exactly.
Renault
It doesn't matter.
he
He's lost.
is dead sold that this is the way to go through this this section through here.
Yep. He's convinced.
Okay.
I'm that boy. Well,
Sounds like a
I mean, I can help, but I can't.
While you guys get that, I'm gonna lay down here and take a nap.
oh, Renault. Is this such a safe place to take a nap?
Good point.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
it'll
it
work.
such a safe thing for us to be digging through a bunch of rock?
I'm a
I'm
dwarf.
not
Trust
the one
me.
that hid the ice behind the rock fall.
It is a pretty good hiding place, I have to say. I mean, if you're gonna hide something behind something, make it a
What?
shit ton of stone.
We could
No one
look
can get
around
there
and
here.
see what else we have around here. Maybe we could find a place to camp.
What are you doing, Usul?
Okay, you guys.
Usul? What are
Sorry?
you doing right now, Usul?
I was actually going to go out and take a look at these tracks a little bit. So I was going to venture out into this room to see what I could see.
Okay. Don't go any further than that. What are you going to say, Baron?
I was just gonna start moving rocks.
Okay. And Corn, are you helping, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to help, but I have a -1 strength, so.
So you're really more of a hindrance than a
Yeah, I'm
help.
probably like
Like,
moving pebbles and dropping
Yeah,
the
you just
big
move it
stuff.
like little pieces, like little fist-sized rocks.
Yeah, Silas is going to kind of stand over Baron's shoulders. No, get that one. He's going to point to the one you need to get next. No, get that one. That one right there, Baron. That's the one you need to get next.
Okay.
And I want Corn, Baron, and Silith to give me a. How do I want to do this? Survival or nature? Survivor or nature. Either one, whichever one you guys prefer.
Survival or nature.
Oh, yeah. Got a 2
Oh,
on
shit.
that one.
We are
Oh, no,
freaking
you also
digging
got
the
a
China.
2.
That's what we're doing. Let me see if Silith can save you guys.
We're very smart and also can survive in the wilderness for a prolonged period
What
of
about
time.
Silith?
Let's keep
Silith might
digging.
be
We'll
okay.
see which one she's better at. Or he's better at. Let's see. What I said? I said survival, a +3, or nature,
Or
+2.
nature.
Okay, come on, Silith. Oh, shit.
Oh god. Also a 2.
Wow, we also
That's a 2,
all of
a
us
2,
rolled
a 2.
It got progressively worse by 2.
We should for the night.
Oh, shit.
The dice have turned.
Yeah.
All right, so
Alright, well, let's keep
two of you are
digging.
digging. Silas is pointing out which one you should grab next. Renal, what were you doing?
Renault, oh, he's leaned against the wall watching
Oh,
him
shit. All right, so Sewell.
and lightly
I
strumming the
asked
harp.
Renault to come and instruct me on which one I should grab.
All right, Renal, you gonna do anything with that?
Renault walks up close enough to behind him here. He now has the harp in his hand, and he starts strumming a song to help them work faster.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
No magic in it. He's just playing music.
Hey, rhythm helps you work.
Hi ho, hi ho.
All right, Usul, you can hear them working, and there's some kind of a tune being played on the harp. You continue making your way down the track. So, what are you looking for here?
Yeah, I was just going to kind of come to about this area just so I could kind of see down the hallway. And with the rest of my movement, I'm going to work my way back towards down that area.
The area where you're heading? Oh, not this way.
Oh.
I'm
Say again?
just clarifying if you're going any further down this hallway, or you just that as far as you went.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what was down that area, see what really big room here.
Okay. Yeah, if you're at this hallway up here, you can just see that the train tracks continue on going further to the west. As you going as close as this, how far are you going?
If I can make it all the way down there, I will.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything of those other than
Just so I
digging
can-
the rocks at this point? Is that correct?
But Renault switched from the harp to his flute.
I mean, this
Louder.
expert, this cartographer expert has never led us astray so far, so I have no reason to doubt him now.
Okay. All right, keep working on that. So from that point, actually, give me a perception check for up here first, and then give me one for down here. Oh, shit.
Wow.
All right, up here you don't notice or hear anything. You can hear maybe from some water sound, like maybe not really rushing water, but like running water, other than just the occasional, typical cavern sounds of maybe hearing water drip somewhere. Over here, you hear something a little bit different. You rolled a 25 on that one, of course. You hear freaking everything. Some kind of commotion. You're not sure if it's something more of the water rippling against something more robust, something more rigid. It could be creatures scurrying, could be some kind of footsteps. You're not really sure. There's some odd sound coming from further down this hallway.
Okay. You know what? I've got a bag of tricks, and I'm going to throw a little animal down those tracks to go down and check it out as stealthily as it can.
Depends on what kind of animal it is. A big stealthy black bear.
Big stealthy black bear.
Let me drop
Yep.
one of those in there for you. This is going to be Usul the black bear, I think, if I got one. Really? I don't have a black bear for you? Okay, let me go to my other spot. I thought I made a black bear for you a while back. I'm going to give you access to that. Hold on a second, please. Edit. Oh, you do have access to it. You've had access to those guys all along. So Merry Christmas.
I can't move it though.
Okay, 1 second. I will fix it. Oh. There you go. So the black bear has a stealth or a dex.
Oh yeah,
And, and he's just walking right down the center of the cavern. Was he kind of hugging one side, or what's he doing?
Yeah, he should be stealthy. So,
Okay. Does black bear have dark vision?
no,
That's what I
no.
thought.
In my characters, I've got a polar bear. Do you want me to use the dex for it?
There should be a dex for the black bear. You can access that sheet, don't you?
Brown bear. Maybe I'm looking in the
You
wrong
see
spot.
a section called enemies? Look under
Yep.
enemies, and there'll be another section like A, B, maybe. If you look under that, there should be a black bear. You see it? Or did yours not go that far?
What did you say? Say it was under?
Enemies. There should be another subfolder called like A-B. Underneath that, there should be a black bear for you. That's where I keep all my enemies. Little sections like that.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the same dex.
Okay.
10.
All right. So that's an awesome stealth check. And your bear can't see shit at this point. So it's like pitch black right in front of its face. Can't really see anything.
Advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell,
Ah,
though.
okay. So go give me a perception check there then.
So 17's fair. You know, as far as smelling.
Trying to figure out how I want to rule this. Are these smells like normal stinky animals or any kind of human or feces or weird shit. What exactly is he trying to smell for? I'll let you make that call.
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe just things that are not a damp, dark cat cave.
He smells the same thing he smelled when he first started walking down here.
Fair enough. I'm going to advise him to go ahead and stay in the shadows and just wait
Now,
there.
do you have like some kind of telepathic bond with this thing, or is it just follow your commands?
It understands my commands, but honestly, I don't recall exactly how that works.
I'm going to rule it just as your command. You don't really have a telepathic link to it.
Yeah, there's no telepathic link, but for some reason it can, you know, if it needs to I can't remember what it is, but if it needs to, inform me of something, it's like, it can get kind of some basic information across.
Real quick, my book. Sorry, I just want to make sure I don't screw you over on how I'm doing this. There's a 10 bag of tricks, right?
Yes.
Bag of tricks. Creature is friendly to you and your companions and acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or to give it general orders such as attack your enemies. In the absence of such order, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate to its nature. Blah, blah, blah. No, it says nothing about it. So I'm assuming you have no kind of telepathic link. It just follows your orders.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so in this case, my orders would be to, if it notices any movement or whatnot, to come back and get my attention.
I need you to give me one more perception check with it. This has nothing to do with smell, has nothing to do with sight, because he's basically blind down here. So give me one more perception. Okay, good stuff.
Well, if it's a smell thing, then it'd be great. But otherwise, yeah, oblivious. Yes.
All right, so that bear is right at the edge of your vision, I believe. You want to send him deeper where he can't see, or?
No, that's where I want him. Early warning detection system right there.
All right, let me go back to these guys for a second. All right, so you guys all failed miserably at that one. How I do this, I will let you make multiple checks at this, but every time you do it, the DC goes up. And you got a max of only 3 of these. So hopefully you don't do as bad as Renault did, just trying to figure out where they were supposed to go. So one more time, Corn and Baron, you guys go first. Give me a survivor or a nature as you're digging through this stuff.
Okay.
There we go.
There we are. Corn
I'm
knows
not going
what's
to bother
up.
doing Silliston. All right, Corn, as you guys are moving more and more boulders, you can see along the back wall here that this is like a solid wall. Like there hasn't been any kind of digging or anything. This is like just a pile or a collection where they stored boulders at one point. But this wall back here is like solid, like it was like molten lava. Like they haven't even dug through it yet. So.
All right, stop, everybody stop. Silith, stop barking orders, and Baron.
Baron's in the middle of lifting like a 700
Wait,
pound
let him
boulder.
finish. Let him finish. Right over there, Baron. Right over there.
No. Solid wall in the back there, and I stare at Renault. I'm like, Renault, the heck, dude? You said it was here. Are you reading that map right?
Definitely.
Well, you're not, because that's a solid wall.
Nope, map says go this way. Gotta dig through the wall.
Let me let me look at that map.
I think maybe the problem here is that your map making skills.
Yeah, I
are
think
the problem.
that
Better than yours.
This map is a piece of shit.
So it's like maybe it's magic. Maybe there's a trick in there. He starts crawling up some of the boulders up here. I don't know. He knocks on the wall. I don't know. That sounds kind of like. I don't know, it sounds kind of like my dad's head. Baron, you're a dwarf. Is this hollow?
I'll go knock on it and listen to see
The
if
wall,
it's
not
hollow.
my head. The wall.
Yes, obviously. I'd crush your
that's
head
hollow,
if I knocked
trust
on
me.
it hard enough.
So go ahead, Baron. You can go up there and give me a history check with advantage. You're a dwarf.
Okay.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Nice.
It's not a stone cunning check.
That's why I gave it to you at advantage. Oh shit! All right, Baron, you look and say, "I haven't got a clue. This, it could be hollow, it could be solid. You're not really sure. This is some odd rock or something."
Meanwhile, Ronald has rolled the map out on the floor and just walking around the map. Not even looking, he's just walking around it in circles.
If it technically was a
I
stone
go
cutting
and
check, I
glance
could
at
get
the
double my
map,
proficiency.
and I try
rather
and
than
read it.
added to it.
Give me an intelligence check. Give me at disadvantage, Corin, since you're not a cartographer.
Alright, this is gonna be very good. Smartest
Hey!
guy in the party, probably.
Oh shit!
Not bad.
You look at the map, and you're kind of putting two and two together, trying to figure out, okay, because his map shows this hallway right here, like there's no blockage, no nothing, but he has over on this side of the map a blockage, and you're pretty sure he's got like his east and west or north and south, something backwards here.
Alright, well, I flip the map upside down. And then I'm like, alright, guys, let's go this way. It's over here.
Where's the dwarf? Where's the elf guy?
The other elf, I don't know, don't worry about him. He's usually fine. If he's dying, we'll hear a scream.
Good point.
All right, so Usul, back to you. What are you doing at this point?
I'd like to continue my circle of the room and work my way to the south. Look at down those tracks to see what's going on down there.
1 second, I gotta move something. 1 second, please.
Hold, please.
Freaking blind bears. All right, let me get back up to where you were talking. All right, where are you going, Usul?
Right where I'm
Okay,
at
so
there.
you're leaving your black bear where he is in the dark?
He's just an early warning detection.
Okay. All right.
Probably taking a nap.
All right, so you're looking down that hallway. Give me one more perception. Usul, automatic see everything. See, again, this heads down to the south, train tracks. You do see a little bit of an odd looking, change the map. I don't know if you can see this or not. Gotta move down a little bit. Tell me if you see where I'm clicking on the map. You see kind of an odd looking mound on the ground right there.
Could you define the odd-looking mound?
Not without you taking a closer look. That's what you see from your perception.
Okay, I'm going to take a gander from around these rocks here.
Okay, as you get that close, that perception, I'll give you that one as well. You also see another strange looking mound right here as well.
Does it look similar to the other strange-looking mound?
Those piles of dirt and mounds look? Yeah, they look similar.
Okay. And how close am I? How close is that? Is it 10, 15, 20 feet?
Let's do a quick little measurement here. Yeah, like 13 feet to that one and a little over 30 feet to that one.
Okay. Any movement coming from it at all?
That perception check? Nope, don't see any movement.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the same thing here. Reach into my bag of tricks and leave me an early warning detection system.
Okay.
A giant hyena.
Oh, shit.
All right.
That's what
Even
the
more-
bear was for.
Even more stealthier.
Did I give you access to those? Let me see. Same thing on enemies. I think I would put that under H for hyena, maybe. Let's see. Nope, maybe
Got a giant
under
weasel.
Giant. Under G. Giant hyena mount. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, tell me if you've got access to that sheet.
I'm looking at the enemies. I've got baboon, black bear, giant weasel, and tiger. That's it.
I'll give it to you. Just disregard this. This icon has like a little thing writing on top of it. Obviously, there's nothing on top of it. This is just a giant hyena. Okay, there's that. Now you should see them. And I'll give you access to this token. You're going to eventually have access to all my enemy tokens. Alright, there you go. You should have access to him now.
Okay, and I'm going to put him kind of just on the reverse side, so it's kind of in the darkness, the shadow. I'll go ahead and pull myself back, give it explicit directions to alert me if there's anything that comes out of this area, and to pay particular attention to the dirt mounds.
I'll say again, these guys do not have dark vision either. So, just FYI. What do you guys say?
Passive perception of 13.
Alright, he stands at alert there, kind of looking down the hallway at nothing. Seems sniffing the air every once in a while.
Okay. And I have not yet done that. I should have done that on the other the west side, but I didn't think of it at the time, so I'm going to make my way up that direction.
Okay. All right. While he's doing that, what else is going on over here while you're digging to China?
Still supervising and walk around the map in circles.
Yeah. So, Corn, you're able to determine, I guess, your opinion of the map. That you guys should be probably heading south.
Have we been heading south the entire time?
That's where the map said to go.
So Silith stood up here and Baron wasn't sure. He's like, Corn, do you think we should go south? But Renault's the map guy.
Well, when I read the map, it said we should go to the left here, so...
Should we go to the left? Which left? He faces to the right. This left? Faces to the left. This right? Which way?
Over here.
We should go that way? Well, that looks a little bit easier than this way. But...
Yeah, that way is definitely a no-go.
I don't care. I'll go wherever. As long as I'm not in front. Anything to add to that, Baron?
I have no clue. I really should have a clue, but I don't. So I'll follow someone else who seems like they know what they're doing.
Oh, Renault seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, most of the time he does, but looks like we're hitting our heads against a brick wall here. Ha! Funny.
It's not brick,
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
stone.
I head against a molten lava, cooled down granite marble wall. Yeah, that's it.
Renault, you keep working on this.
Is there a
We're gonna
volcano?
go check out over there.
No, I'm sure it's this way. So keep digging.
Well, I'm sure it's not, so you keep digging.
Told you I'm too small to move anything.
Well, it sucks to be you then, because we're going over here.
Fine. Go over there. See if I care.
Okay, so shouldn't someone go get a stool? I don't think that's such a smart thing to be walking out by himself around here.
Usul!
He's not by himself.
Hey,
He's got nature with him, I'm sure.
Usul, you had heard Renault yelling for you. What are you doing at this point, Usul?
I'll just flag him down. Say, here I am.
He can't see you. Not that far away.
Wait, who's coming?
I am. I can see you
Okay.
with my my dwarven eyes.
I'll just let them know that I've got sentries on the and southwest corridors, and I need to go up and do the west corridor as well.
Okay. Seems like a good idea.
Let's do it then.
Hi, Usul. What are you doing next?
Let's go.
I'm going to move up to that western corridor and put a sentry up there as well.
Another thing out of your bag of tricks?
Yes. I'm just going to circle around my bear here to make sure he's still alive. And
You can see him, but he can't see. He turns around and kind of puts his nose up in the air and sniffs, like he's, recognizing that you just walked by.
okay. And now that I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and send out another sentry. My last animal out of my bag of tricks here.
What can you see with your line of sight, Usul, from there?
I can see, it looks like the edge of
Okay,
water.
that's what you see. So yeah, with that within your eyesight, I'm going to do a perception check for that. So you will see there's like some kind of a drop off, not necessarily water, but a drop off right there, like a ledge. So where that blue is a drop off.
Okay. So looks like I drew another bear out of my pocket. And so I'll go ahead and send them down, somewhere in this area.
Okay, I think 3 is the max you can get out of that bag at any one time, as I recall. Okay.
That's correct. Yep.
All right. Again, black bear still can't see in the dark. They're going to sit there sniffing. Okay, what else, guys?
I'm going to ask Baron if they've checked out the other corridor going east.
There's we've sort of been digging through apparently useless wall this entire time, so no, we haven't. So we should maybe do that.
Yeah, let's go check out that corridor.
So let's have a loud sigh and goes and sits on the big boulder that Baron was moving.
Come on, Sylph, let's go check out our...
So I can't go far from Renault. He's got the light.
Up to. Forget Renault. You can hold my hand, bud.
How does
Come
it
on.
look? How does it look, Baron?
It looks caved in.
So, oh, wait. Renault, don't leave me. Stays behind him.
Well, then come on. They're going the wrong way.
And where is he to go?
I
Well,
already told you.
that's a matter of opinion, it seems.
Yeah, Baron, as you get further in there, you can see there's some giant boulders that have blocked this entire pathway.
Ones that I couldn't lift with my 1,200 pounds.
No,
Lifting
these are even
slash
they're even
dragging.
too big for you.
Oh, wow. Done. Yeah, it only just occurred to me before that. Yeah, he is. Not only is he strong, he is really fucking strong.
He's like an ant carrying like a giant twig, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's your strength?
My strength is 20, but the
No.
the brawny feat I have makes me count as a size larger for my carrying capacity.
Wow.
So usually my absolute lift maximum would be 600 because it's 30 times 20. But since I count as a size larger, it's 60 times 20. So he's very good at lifting and carrying
So, yeah, he is
things.
very strong, but these boulders at the end of this one, I mean, it's like These are giant boulders, like huge sections
Even
of
I
earth
can't do
just
these.
drop down in this section here.
Okay, so the debate on the map is either east or what's the other direction?
North.
Renault, you son of a bitch.
You didn't specify which direction. It's east, north, south, west. I mean, southwest.
It's clearly
Northeast
east.
by west.
You read the map wrong.
Okay, we've got three choices now. There's nothing to the west we can't get by. We've got south, we've got west, and we've got southwest.
I say we sleep on it.
I'm waiting for you to break into the Meatloaf song there, Jason.
I say we sleep on it.
I don't think it's been that long since we actually slept. It's been like, what, 4, 5 hours since we
It
slept?
hasn't been long at all since you had your long rest.
Yeah.
Because you had your long rest.
No, not that kind of sleep. And he starts unrolling the map like he's gonna lay down on it.
Oh. I think that'll just ruin the map, won't it?
No, it's a good map.
On the southern tracks, there were some strange, looks like something had dug into the ground. On the southwest quarter, there was some noise coming from that direction. On the west quarter, it looks like there's a big drop off. Looked like the tracks continued on to the west, overpassing whatever that drop off is. So, not sure if that changes things. Perhaps we should go to the southwest and see if we hear anything else that might help us determine where we want to go.
That may not be a bad idea.
Sounds like, okay, whatever. Just as long as I'm not in front.
Right,
Like you are
southwest
now.
I gotta stay where Renault is. He's got the light.
No, it's coming.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And that's a,
Before we get too far, we should probably stop
and listen.
and check. Yeah.
yeah, don't go any further than that. Corn, you coming with us? Okay, just making sure. You're still with us. All right, so from here, we'll stop right there.
Let's say in there, guys.
What's that, Corn?
I've got called soon. It's getting pretty late.
All right, that's your call, guys. But from right here, give me a perception check. Baron, I guess everybody's right there. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
And I'll need you guys to verify actually what you can see on the map, so I don't say anything that you can't obviously see.
The very limits of my vision hit here, here, and
Okay.
here.
Corn gets a nat
Oh, I
20.
can't even read right now.
And he's,
I
and he's
wasted.
performing while he's doing it.
Persuasion. He's persuading his eyes to
I'm
see better
persuading you
while
guys
performing.
that we should go this way, and I'm performing to get you guys to go this way.
Okay, so Usul rolled a 24. You don't seem to see or hear anything other than, I guess Usul can hear beyond your sight. You can hear sound of more water and something rustling. It's almost like it's water rustling, but it's rustling over something, almost like a grinding sound. Beyond your sight, way down here to the beyond your vision this direction.
Okay. I'm going to let everybody know that.
All right, all right.
All right, so all I need to know from you guys is Corn's leaving. We probably need to call this a stopping point right here. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Might be a good idea.
So just want to find out before Corn leaves, do you guys plan on continuing down this path, or you guys want to try to attempt some kind of a rest? Because you guys were talking about that for a second. I'm good either way. Just
I think it's too early. We've already had a long rest and a short
take as many
rest.
short rests as you want. Just well, you got hit dice left or not.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you got the 5 extra hit dice.
Yeah. Personally, I'd like to go up and see what's on that western side before we commit to anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're all pretty healthy still, right?
Yeah, health's
Yeah,
not a
I'm
problem.
looking
I'm
alright.
just shy on magic.
So,
Yeah, you're not gonna get any magic from a short rest
Yeah,
anyway,
they are.
though.
No.
Not a
not a
lot
but then we'll
anyway.
get some back.
You get a little bit.
So it's up to Corn. Lucilla said he wants to go check up on the western corridor. What's beyond that? You want to call it, or you want to go look at that first and pick that up next time we meet?
Yeah, I should definitely call it here.
Yeah, I got to
Okay.
call it too.
So we'll call it there.
But not that it matters for me. I'm just here tonight. So.
You're welcome to come back anytime, Jason. Not just one time. So I'll tell you the way.
I know that.
All right, guys. So we'll call it there, and we'll pick this up on our next session, hopefully in 2 weeks. I want to thank you again, Jason, for joining, playing as Renault tonight. I really enjoyed it. Loved how you played him. You played him pretty close to how I normally did. Maybe a little bit more annoying than I normally do. I don't know. That's other guys, but good.
Yeah, it was fun. Good playing with you again, man.
Good to be here.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
good
want to be in my group.
talk to you again.
My poor group on Sunday will be entering the final phase of their story as they dive into the Tomb of Horrors to retrieve a phylactery.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
That's
That's what you want.
And it's
That's how
not
it's gonna end up.
it's
well.
not the Lich's. It's not a Sararex phylactery they're after. It's somebody else's. He just hid it in the tomb.
Mm.
Well, actually, what he did was he gave it to an adventurer and sent the adventurer into the tomb, knowing he'd get killed in there.
Nice.
What a nice guy.
Well, you know, he is a Draco Lich.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I'll
awesome.
be jealous. This might be a team of words once you get down here. You never know. All right, guys.
I've
I'm
actually
gonna just stop the recording. You guys keep talking. Well, I'm going to end the recording for now.
okay. Actually, what I've done